Show, leading you up to first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball. Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com. Now, from inside the broadcast booth, this is LSU Fighting Tiger baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's the final midweek game of the 2024 season, and it comes on a warm and muggy evening here in early May as the Northwestern State Demons drive down from Natchitoches to take on your Fighting Tigers of LSU. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair, along with Tiger champ Doug Thompson here in the booth. Our straw stirring the drink back in the Capital One studio. Zach Henderson welcoming you to Skip Bertman Field inside Alec Box Stadium here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge for today's play-by-play story. Jay Johnson and the Tigers coming off a series victory here at home over Texas A&M, 2-1, after taking Friday and Saturday night wins, 6-4 in both games. Came up short, 14-4 the final this past Sunday. But LSU, of course, finishing up a 9-game homestand, looking to add wins any opportunity they get. Come in tonight 31-18. Again, in SEC play, they sit at 9-15. And, of course, 2 more SEC weekends beginning this coming Friday on the road as they'll take on Alabama before wrapping up the SEC a week from this Friday back at the box against Ole Miss. For Northwestern State and first-year head coach Chris Bertrand, well, they're still in a battle in the Southland Conference, coming off a pretty good weekend where they took on the Southland leading Lamar squad. Northwestern State 19-28 on the season. Now they're 10-11 in conference play, but that only puts them 4 games back behind the league-leading Lamar. In tonight's game, it'll be freshman left-hander Cade Anderson towing the bump for LSU. For Northwestern State, the freshman Kevin Robinson will be on the mound for the Demons. So find your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage. We finish out the midweek schedule here in 2024 on a Tuesday night at the box. It's Northwestern State, it's LSU, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical projects, refractory, soft crafts, fabrication, and more. Just a few of the companies that Bartlett represents include Excel Scaffold, DECS, Deltec Manufacturing, GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with highly trained and seasoned professionals. Our mission, to deliver first-class service with the best scaffold system and experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show, getting you ready for LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
Deep shot to left center field. Brown going back at the wall. It's gone!
Time now to talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We're back here at Alec Box Stadium, Skip Bertman Field. It's LSU versus Northwestern State. Time for Talking with Tigers, and we're joined today by LSU pitching coach Nate Yeske. And Coach, before we talk about tonight's game, look back at the weekend, playing top-ranked Texas A&M, winning 2 out of 3 over the Aggies. Some great individual performances on the mound. Just your evaluation of the way your club performed, particularly your pitching staff.
Yeah, I think when you look at Jump and Holman going out on the front end of those first 2 games, they had some moments where they scuffled, but certainly in this league and in baseball at the higher levels, you got to be able to take a punch and be able to minimize. A couple solos here, and I know Holman was a little out of sorts in the first and not particularly sharp, but they were both really good when it mattered the most. And then when you look at the performances of Herring and Little and even Guidry coming in on the backside, Ulloa, those guys, it's been kind of trending in the right direction. I even thought on day 3, Moffitt threw the ball well, and there were some moments in there where Dutton was good. We probably strung him out just a little bit too long, but as a whole, when you look at the pitching side of things, I think that we made some good strides and showed more growth in those areas. And then on the offensive side, our guys fought back. They handled some good arms, some guys that I'm familiar with, and obviously kids that have a bright future, but just good all the way around. I thought we played good defense in some spots. Tommy turned a big double play there, I believe, on Friday night. Monster had another one that was maybe unassisted, and Jared was good around the bag. So there are lots of positives to go back, and certainly we just had a discussion with the group. It's not always what people think are the best team. I mean, rankings are just opinions. Really what it boils down to on each day is a team that plays the best. And so that's where our focus is moving forward.
So it leads me to tonight, Coach. Northwestern State. Hard to believe this is the final non-conference regular season game of this season. Every game at this part of the year is very important. Just your thoughts on the approach, starting off with Cade Anderson on the mound.
Yeah, Cade's been pretty good in this spot for us for the majority of the year, and being a freshman, at times we've asked him probably to bite off more than he can chew in some instances, and that's a credit to him, his ability and what we think of him and his future. He'll go as far as he can for us, and we'll stack it up behind him with some good arms and hopefully have a good result at the end. But we're trying to remember what you just said, that this is our last Tuesday game, and have some excitement with going out there and treating it a little bit like opening day. Just an opportunity to go. The fans here are tremendous, and certainly I think there was a buzz and excitement in the ballpark this weekend, and we want to keep giving them reasons to come back here and be excited about Tiger baseball as they have been for decades.
All right, Coach, we really appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Bill.
LSU coach Nate Yeske with us. Tigers getting set to face the Demons here at the box. A lot more to come after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Leading you up to LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
It's the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw down the second in time. How about strike him out, throw him out?
This is the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now for a trip around the SEC. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge. Plan your next trip at visitbatonrouge.com.
Back here on this Tuesday night, leading you up to first pitch, Northwestern State and LSU here at the box. A reminder, get the right equipment to take on any job linked to the land. Visit Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, at sunequip.com. Let's check the SEC, headed into the final 2 weekends of conference play, but a number of teams getting in some more midweek baseball. To take a look at that, once again to my left, Tiger champ Doug Thompson. Doug?
Kentucky leads the SEC outright with an 18-6 overall record. Of course, that's also good enough to lead the Eastern Division. Tennessee is 17-7 in the East. Georgia and South Carolina are both 13-11. Vandy is 11-13. Florida is 10-14, and Missouri is 7-17. In the West, Arkansas matches that Tennessee record with the second best overall record, and they both trail Kentucky by 1 game. They're 17-7. Texas A&M is in second in the West at 16-8. Mississippi State is 14-10. Alabama, of course, this weekend's upcoming opponent, 10-14. Your Fighting Tigers and Ole Miss are both tied up at 9-15, and Auburn is at 4-20. We'll talk more about what those standings mean during the middle of the game. Tonight, we've got multiple matchups around the league. It's 9 in all. One game has already canceled. Kentucky was supposed to be at Xavier this afternoon, but that game is canceled. In the bottom of the third inning in Knoxville right now, how about Queens leading Tennessee by a score of 2-0? South Carolina is on the road at Winthrop, and in the top of the fourth inning, South Carolina leads that game by a score of 6-1. Florida's at home against South Florida. So far, the Gators lead 2-0 in the bottom of the third inning. And the bottom of the first, Georgia Tech is hosting Auburn tonight in Atlanta, and the Texters are leading right now. They've already plated 1 run in the bottom of the first. They lead it 1-0. In College Station, Texas A&M is hosting Rice, and so far the Aggies have already plated a run in the bottom of the first. They lead 1-0. Vandy is the home team tonight against Louisville, and Louisville has already put a run on in the top of the first inning. Lots of scoring going on already in the first inning in these games. Troy is hosting Alabama tonight. They're in the middle of the first inning. No score yet there, and that is it tonight in terms of action around the league, Chris.
All right, thank you, Doug. Getting ready for this matchup tonight, Northwestern State and LSU, as the immortal Jimmy Buffett sings to us on this Tuesday. We'll take a timeout on the Hub International On Deck show. A reminder, Grayson's Events and Entertainment, your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs. From carnival rides to mechanical bull rentals, inflatables, and much more, they have what you need to make your next party, festival, or corporate event the best one yet. Give them a call now at 225-436-6520. That's 436-6520. You won't be disappointed. When we come back, we'll take a look at the starting pitchers for both the Demons and the Tigers. It's all coming up on the Hub International On Deck show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to investing in your home's comfort, it's never just one thing. You want to make sure you get an air-conditioned system that's reliable, affordable, energy efficient, backed by a strong warranty, and is installed by a dealer you can trust. That's why people who insist on the best choose Trane. Plus, right now, Trane is offering special financing. So what's not to love? Visit TraneSouth.com to find a local Trane dealer today. It's hard to stop a Trane. Subject to credit approval. Ask for details.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi, Jan. I just adopted a new best friend, and I'm looking for a Toyota so we can make the most out of summer.
With a new RAV4, you can take your pup for a drive up the coast. You can take a Prius to the park for some tug-of-war. Or you can take a Tundra to kayak at a remote lake.
One problem, Jan.
Oh?
My new best friend's a cat.
Your summer starts here, but it all ends June 3rd. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
We have some breaking news that you Tiger baseball fans are going to want to hear. It's official. SeatGeek is now the official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. That's right, the deal is finalized, and SeatGeek is the newest member of the LSU family. If you haven't heard the name yet, get used to it, because you'll be hearing it a lot more this baseball season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the new official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. So Tiger fans can fan.
The Hub International On Deck show continues.
Here's the 1-2.
Come on, Blue.
Strike three!
Let's stroke him out!
LSU Fighting Tiger baseball is coming up. But first, here is a look at the game's pitching matchups on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU hosting Northwestern State tonight. The Tigers 31-18. The Demons come in 19-28. Tiger fans, all LSU Sports Radio Network broadcasts, including tonight's game, are streamed for free on the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. You can listen live on your phone. Take us with you wherever you go. Lots of great information on your favorite Tiger teams. Just download the LSU Sports mobile app for free in the iTunes Store or Google Play. That's the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. We create chemistry. Taking a look now at tonight's starting pitchers for Northwestern State and LSU. To break that down once again, here's Doug Thompson. Doug?
Yeah, first for Northwestern State, it's going to be a freshman out of Shreveport coming out of Bird High, 6'2", 200-pound. Kevin Robinson comes in with a 2.57 ERA, 3-1 on the year. This will be his 8th start and 9th appearance. He's a strike thrower, 28 innings pitched this year, 32 hits, 8 earned runs, 3 walks compared to 18 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .281 off the right-hander. And for the Tigers, it's going to be another freshman except for a lefty. Of course, Cade Anderson will notch his 9th start of the year, 13th appearance overall. Anderson has worked 31 innings, 29 hits, and 15 earned runs allowed. He has 15 walks and an impressive 46 strikeouts. Opponents just above 250, 254 this year off of Cade Anderson. So a battle of the freshmen here tonight, Chris Blair, on this Tuesday night of baseball at the box.
Again, Cade Anderson getting the start in this midweek affair. Coach Jay Johnson telling me before the game, Doug, he said, hey, look, we used a lot of guys over the weekend. Going to need everybody to be refreshed headed into the weekend, but expect Cade to go maybe a little longer than we've seen him here of late. We'll have to wait and find out. Team LSU, of course, LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. Speaking of Coach Jay Johnson, we visit with him next as his Tigers get ready to host Northwestern State to finish out a 9-game homestand here at the box. That's coming up as we continue on the Hub International On Deck show after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
At Albertsons, curbside pickup is easy, but delivery is even easier. Try our new Fresh Pass program and enjoy unlimited free delivery on all your grocery needs. We're offering even more perks like 5% off some of our best brands like O Organic and Open Nature. Plus, even more rewards that never expire to use on gas or free groceries. Start your free 30-day trial today when you sign up for Albertsons Fresh Pass and get free delivery anytime and exclusive perks. Visit albertsons.com/Fresh Pass for program detail. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of LSU Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Back on the Hub International On Deck show with first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball just around the corner.
Pack your bags. LSU is headed to Omaha.
Time now to visit with Tiger skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, you get a chance to finish up this 9-game home stretch. Most importantly, pick up another win here on the 2024 campaign. I'm sure that's the mission for the Tigers here tonight against the Demons.
Yeah, playoff game, for us, as all of them are the rest of the way. And really like how our team has played composed and poised. We've been in this stretch where we needed to pick up a lot of wins and really playing our best baseball of the year right now, and hope that continues tonight.
I know over the last several weeks you said, hey, this team is playing more winning baseball. You talked about seeing them in some tight situations, being able to handle it the way you would expect them to. Coming into tonight, though, is there anything from an X's and O's standpoint that you've challenged the guys, hey, we could do this a little bit better?
Yeah, I just think we're going to need to be patient. And, you might not see the caliber of pitching that you saw this weekend, but you don't want to get outside yourself and swing too early in the count or try to do too much when, if you let the game come to you almost tonight, it's a far better recipe for success and stringing good at-bats together.
I know you'll certainly tell the team to get this opportunity, another opportunity to play, but without question, Northwestern State under first-year head coach Bertrand, they're going to be excited to come here.
Yeah, no doubt. They showed up like 5 hours early, and so they're excited to be here and played good this weekend. They played Lamar, who's leading the Southland Conference. In my opinion, clearly the best team in the Southland Conference. They won on Saturday, put themselves in position in a couple of the other games, had the tying run on base and on Friday night. So they're playing good right now.
I know you've told us when there's an opportunity to play a game, you are out to win it. With travel weekend coming up, pitching plan tonight.
Yeah, Kate Anderson's going to start kind of Sunday. We fired a lot of bullets in that deal to try to complete the sweep. So we have a few less guys available. We have plenty. But Kate Anderson's going to start. He might go a little deeper into the game than he has. Fidel Uyo, Gavin Guidry, the primary guys from the right side. I like the way DJ Primo's thrown the last couple times I put him out there. You could see him and a few other guys that want to get back out there after a tough day on Sunday.
All right, Coach, looking forward to here tonight for the final midweek game of the season. Best of luck. Get after him.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Head Coach Jay Johnson, everybody. We'll take a timeout. We come back, take a look at the starting lineup, get you set for the Demons and your Tigers here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall. See ya.
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
When are three letters more than three letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
First pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is just moments away.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air to left center field. Waldschmidt will just watch it.
See ya! But first, as the Hub International On Deck show continues, here are the starting lineups presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Time now to take a look at those Cintas starting lineups. First for the visiting Demons from Northwestern State. Coach Bertrand and company, again 19-28 on the season. Reese LaPoma will lead it off, a center fielder batting .309. Samuel Stevenson will bat next. He'll be at second base and bat second. Balin Valentine will be in left field batting third. Daniel Burroway will be the cleanup hitter. He is the Demon first baseman, a junior, batting .221. Bo Willis behind the plate catching will bat fifth. Clay Young will be the designated hitter in the sixth spot tonight. It'll be Colin Raines in left field batting seventh. Rocco Gump will be the third baseman for the Demons. He'll bat in the 8th spot, and Hayden Nutt will round out the lineup. He will bat 9th. He is the Demon shortstop, a sophomore hitting .253. Now for your Fighting Tigers of LSU, 31-18 on the season. Coach Jay Johnson will send out Tommy White atop the order. He will lead it off, the third baseman hitting .328 with 19 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Jared Jones will move up as well. He'll bat second in the order. He'll play first base, the sophomore hitting .302. He leads the team with 20 home runs on the year. Josh Pearson, who was the cleanup hitter this past weekend, will bat third in the order tonight. He'll be in left field, a junior hitting .250. Hayden Travinsky, the DH, will be the cleanup hitter tonight. Ashton Larson, who was atop the order this weekend, moves down in the order, bats fifth. He'll be in right field. Michael Braswell will be at shortstop and bat sixth. Brady Neal will be behind the plate catching and batting seventh. Paxton Kling, another start in center field, will bat eighth. And Stephen Milam, the freshman second baseman, will round out the order for your Tigers. On the bump tonight for the Demons, it's freshman right-hander Kevin Robinson, and for LSU, and another freshman and a lefty in Cade Anderson. LSU Athletics would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, WBRZ. Watch and follow WBRZ News 2, the official news station of LSU Athletics. Those are the Cintas starting lineups. That means first pitch around the corner. We'll get it started in just a few moments. Northwestern State and your Tigers here at the box on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Find more at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More excitement, more gaming, more staycation action. Football fans get more too with our 22-foot video wall. Don't miss out on the area's best Asian food at Red Lotus or fine dining at its best at 18 Steak. Let our exceptional staff take care of your every need. Add more to your story in the heart of South Baton Rouge, only at L'Auberge. Must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
The LSU Tigers excel due to great preparation, talent, and execution. Those same principles are what make National Trent Safety the leader in the trench safety equipment industry. National Trent Safety is recognized across the country as the trench and traffic safety specialist, supporting the equipment rental and engineering needs for the refining, chemical, pipeline, power, transportation, and municipal market. Visit ntsafety.com today for more details. Remember, if it's in the trench, over the trench, or around the trench, National Trent Safety has you covered. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal road spray.
Bengal road spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal road spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
17 SEC championships.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty.
26 regional titles.
2 outs, runner at first.
19 trips to Omaha in the College World Series.
The 0-2 pitch.
7 national championships.
Swing and a miss, and all is right in the world. Tigers win. Tigers win. The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
Powerhouse. This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. On the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Good Tuesday night, Tiger fans. Welcome. Skip Bertman Field inside Alec Box Stadium. Time for LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball as they host the Demons of Northwestern State here in the final midweek game of 2024. Tune up this week before they head back out on the road for the first time in 2 weeks in conference play to take on the Alabama Crimson Tide. Time now for your game day weather report brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages never. Get a whole home generator from AccuTemp. Keep the power in your hands. It is warm and muggy. Looks like spring is now behind us and summer coming right through the front door. 84 degrees, mostly sunny on this afternoon, headed into the evening hours. Again, with plenty of humidity, but we will top out, looks like, at 84 degrees before cooling off slightly after sunset. By the time we're done tonight, probably in the upper 70s, 79 degrees expected just after 9 o'clock. Also, a chance to take a look at tonight's team colors brought to you by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. For the Demons of Northwestern State, they'll go with the all grays tonight. With a looks like a dark purple pinstripe, purple numerals on the back, and that Northwestern State orange trim. LSU will go with their white and purple pinstripes tonight. Traditional LSU purple lids as we are set to go. And Reese Lapoma comes out of the dugout. He will lead things off for the Demons. 5'10", 175-pound redshirt junior out of Gonzales, just up the road. Sure, he's got his own cheering section here at the box tonight as he'll dig in. And Cade Anderson set to get started. Freshman left-hander looks in. And the first pitch to the plate. Called strike. Goes with a fastball, and we are underway. Time of first pitch, 6:33 Central Time. Pitch to Lapoma. And he will rocket this one. Shallow right field, but put it up in the air. Coming in is Larson. Able to get under it quickly for the first out. Lapoma retired, and that will bring Samuel Stevenson to the plate. Stevenson out of Springdale, Arkansas. First started his college career at Arkansas Tech. Junior, a right-hander, awaits. Anderson will fire, and again, swing and a foul back into the screen. So Northwestern State fairly aggressive early on here in the top of the first inning. Why not? Sure, they are excited to play here tonight. Jay Johnson said, as always, an in-state matchup means you're going to get their best shot. Anderson fires and
Watch out.
Swing and a miss, and there goes the bat helicoptering into the third base dugout.
Making
Just
sure
over the
everybody's
railing.
awake over there after a long bus ride. Yeah, you say that like an in-state rival. Just checking their starting lineup. 3 guys in the starting 9 are actually from the state of Louisiana. And the starting pitcher, of course, out of Shreveport. But Lapoma, one of only 3 actually Louisiana kids. How about that bat toss? That's some serious distance on it.
So now Stevenson gets his bat back, and the 0-2 will miss high. Good 0-2 pitch, fastball elevated, but Stevenson maybe decided trying to hold on to the bat here, maybe get the grip locked down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Setting up outside, the right-hander is Neal. Pitch is there, but it's high and outside. Evens a count 2-2.
About 95 miles an hour on that heater.
The 2-2 and a swing and a miss. Swings over the top. Stevenson down on strikes, and quickly 2 gone. That will bring Balin Valentine to the plate. Valentine, another right-handed hitter, 5'10", 190-pound junior out of Abilene, Texas. Started his career at Brookhaven Community College.
The first 5 hitters in this lineup, at least the starting lineup, all righties.
First delivery, breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Anderson again making his 13th appearance on the season. Coaching staff has high praise for the future for Anderson. Here's the 0-1. Just high and outside with a heater. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Valentine in the left field. And he will send one to left center field off the bat. Giving chase is going to be Josh Pearson. He'll have to get it off the wall, pick it up. Around second. Valentine, plenty of speed. The throw to third, not in time. Balin Valentine with a 2-out triple to left center field. Really putting on the Jets around the base pad.
And that ball was hit, too. About as far as you can hit it out to left center field. Almost no man's land for both the center fielder and the left fielder.
So after a fly out and a strikeout, Valentine will triple. That will extend the inning, and we'll see Daniel Burroway, the first baseman, a junior, hitting .221. Get another right-hander to face the lefty Anderson. Runner at third, 2 down. And the pitch low and inside off speed, 1-0. Pitch, breaking ball misses low, 2 balls, no strikes.
Burroway comes into this at bat with a .221 average. He's hit 7 home runs this year.
Valentine with the leadoff third. Anderson peers over his shoulder. Now the left-hander delivers the 2-0 pitch, and it catches the outside corner off speed to make it 2-1. Burroway out of League City, Texas. Spent 3 seasons at Alvin Community College, batted .302 last season with 6 home runs, 30 runs batted in. Here's the 2-1 pitch, and late coming around, the fastball by him. It's 2-2.
A little tardy there, 94 on that heater. I mean, this is as much life as we've seen on Cade Anderson's fastball since the beginning of the season.
Again, a runner at third with 2 down. Cade looks in from the stretch, and he will kick and fire. That one low and outside will fill the count, 3-2. LaPoma flied out to right. Stevenson a strikeout victim before Balin Valentine hammered a triple to left center field. He's at third. And now the payoff pitch. Fastball foul back. That will keep it 3-2. Tonight's Ingredients for Success brought to you by BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, official catering service of LSU Athletics. Again, wanting to see Cade Anderson go a little deeper, according to Jay Johnson, again with a number of arms utilized over the weekend. Did give us some possible candidates out of the bullpen as this breaking ball just missed the inside corner. That will send Burroway down to first base. So after 2 quick outs, a triple, now a walk, runners on the corners here at the top of the first inning.
And that pitch count up to 17. So he'll be lucky to get out of this one with less than 20.
Bo Willis, the catcher, is senior, batting .259. Runners take their lead as Anderson fires, and the breaking ball swung on in the air down the line and right. Larson at full speed, but just out of his reach at the top of the bullpen as he's able to secure himself going into the side wall there. Good effort, just couldn't get to it. Out of his reach, it's 0-1.
Yeah, I think if he didn't have that bullpen mound to worry about, that he's able to get there. But it looked like as he was approaching, he had to check down and find out where it was. And unfortunately, the ball landed right on the back side of that mound.
So 0-1 the count to Willis, and Anderson fires. Fastball missed way upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, first-year head coach Chris Bertrand, part of the program in Natchitoches for a number of years. In fact, worked with different areas of the team before getting the opportunity to be the head coach. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball and a bouncer foul down the third base line. That gets Anderson ahead in the count, 1-2. He worked with pitchers, certainly worked with recruiting. He worked with fielders, worked with hitters. And then Coach Barbier announced he was leaving. He'll take over at Southeastern. Seemed like the perfect choice. Coach Bertrand. Give some continuity to the program in his first season. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Anderson fires, swing and a miss. Got him to chase a 94-mile-an-hour heater on the outer half. Down on strikes goes Willis. And Northwestern State comes up with no runs. They do it on 1 hit, and they lead 2 men on. Played a half inning at the box, scoreless. LSU will come to the plate for the first time. Top of the order, White, Jones, and Peterson. When we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is killing people. It's a powerful opioid, often made illegally and commonly mixed with illicit drugs. It can even be pressed into counterfeit pills that resemble prescription medications. Just 2 milligrams, about the size of a few grains of sand, could potentially be lethal. This isn't an ad to scare you, but it is an ad to make you think twice. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Scoreless as we hit the bottom of the first inning. LSU will have Tommy White leading it off. Not the first time this season we've seen Tommy atop the order. He'll try his hand here in this midweek affair. Tommy batting .328. Second on the team with 19 home runs. Of course, leads the team with 51 runs batted in. First pitch from Robinson, and a late swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Robinson, not overpowering speed, going to be anywhere from 85 to 88 miles an hour. It's the 0-1. Tommy swings at one up in the zone, fouls it straight down, falls behind in the count, 0-2.
Different look with old Tommy in the leadoff spot. It's happened once or twice before this year.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right up the middle, but right to the pitcher, Robinson, who backhands it on the mound, makes it look easy, tosses to first, and one away. Now we'll see Jared Jones. Again, just everybody moving up at the top of the order. Jones has been the cleanup hitter majority of the season, has batted in the 3 spot behind Tommy White. Of course, had back-to-back home runs on Saturday. They did that twice in a week. They did it against Auburn as well the previous weekend. Jones leads the team with 20 home runs. 42 runs batted in. Robinson delivers a pitch on the outer half. His fastball makes it 0-1.
Yeah, he may end up with 25 by the end of the season. Getting a postseason, goodness knows.
Breaking ball hit high in the air to right field. Going back to the track, to the wall. And again, making a grab at the very top of the wall is Colin Raines, and he's fired up as he should be. Boy, that one just mere feet from getting over the fence, but he timed it right, made the right jump, got his glove on it, holds on as he slammed into the padding. And Jones robbed of certainly extra base hit, and there's 2 down.
Almost looked like he pinned that up against the wall, but
he
not
sold
worth
it.
Reviewing at this point, and he did sell it indeed.
Josh Pearson takes the first pitch. It's a strike. He falls behind early, 0-1. Josh batting .250, but it's this time of the year when Josh really has those key opportune at-bats and delivers. He has over the last 12 games for LSU, including this past weekend.
Yeah, he hit 300 this weekend, 3 for 10 with 3 runs scored, but 2 big doubles to help plate 3 runs or drive 3 runs in.
Here's the 1-1 to Pearson. A swing and a miss. That one up around the letters. He falls behind 1 and 2. Northwestern State will send 3 defenders right of second base. Rocco Gump, the lone infielder to the left. Here's a ground ball into the shift. Going to be backhanded by Stevenson, the second baseman. He will stop, turn, pivot, throw, and in time for out number 3. LSU goes in order 1, 2, 3 here in the bottom of the first inning. So a full inning in the books, no score. We head to the top of the second. Northwestern State will have Young, Raines, and Gump due up when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
On game day, Tiger fans are hungry for a win. So when LSU hits the field, Manda hits the grill with a legendary flavor that's in a league of its own. Manda's top quality meats and original seasonings are the fielder's choice for game day and every day. So from one legend to another, make sure Manda is on deck to throw a perfect game day party. Manda, the official smoked sausage of LSU Athletics.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com. If you live in Louisiana, you know what the many plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Northwestern State comes to the plate. Leading things off will be Clay Young, a left-hander, one of 2 in the lineup tonight for the Demons against the left-handed starter Anderson. First pitch going to be lifted in the air near the line in left field. Pearson able to get under it easily. 1 pitch and 1 out for Anderson, which goes a long way considering he had 21 pitches thrown there in the top of the first.
Stole the words right out of my mouth.
Well, I knew you'd be able to go ahead and elaborate on how important that is.
It's huge. Nothing bigger than to have a quick one after you've had, 21 pitches isn't terrible. It's just a little bit out of that range that you're looking for between, 9 and 15, I would say, is comfortable.
Colin Raines now will come to the plate, batting .264. The right-hander takes the first pitch, missing a little outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
It's a pretty good curveball right there. Didn't miss by very much.
A 1-0 from Anderson.
There's one.
There's one over for a strike. Couple of breaking balls to set up Raines, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Northwestern is a team batting .255 on the year. A 1-1 and a ground ball gets by a diving Jones at first base into the corner and right. Larson though over to get it quickly. Will limit Raines to a single, but sharply hit opposite field, just a dart down the first baseline.
Yeah, Raines another one of those Louisiana kids out of Houghton, Louisiana. It's a Houghton High School.
Rocco Gump now another one of 2 lefties in the lineup will stand in. He's batting .281 in the 8th spot tonight for Coach Bertrand. Is Anderson going to keep an eye on the runner? Raines 1 for 2 in stolen bases. 6'2", 205 pounds. Try to keep him closer to the bag.
And Chris, I checked before the game. No relation between Rocco Gump and Forrest Gump.
I was wondering how long it would take before that one came out.
Well, I was just
we
thinking,
didn't get out of the top of the second.
I wonder how long it took our guy next door. I guarantee you, Lynn probably did that in the starting lineups.
You're probably right. Runner at first. Anderson will bring it to the plate, and a swing and a miss. Nice fastball. Kept it down. It's 0-1.
Yeah, here in our monitor, that's as middle of the plate as a pitch we've seen all year, and that was just right by him.
So throw over again to keep an eye on Raines, the base runner.
guy's nickname's got to be Forrest. I mean, there's no way it's not.
Rocco hails out of Chandler, Arizona. Pitch a little high and inside.
There we go.
There's a strike. Comes back with a fastball at 93 to get ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No doubt him and Ryan Kucherek had to have run into each other along the way.
For sure.
Kucherek, the backup shortstop, infielder for LSU, also out of Chandler. They appeal down to third on a breaking ball. They'll say that Gump able to hold back. That will even the count 2-2. Jay Johnson talking last night on his weekly radio show said, hey, look, this is a Northwestern State team that has gotten better as the year went along. I mentioned they're 10-11 in the Southland Conference, very competitive conference. But even with a game under 500, they're only 4 games out of league leading Lamar, who took 2 of 3 from Northwestern this past weekend. That pitch missed low and inside. That'll fill the count now to Rocco Gump. That was on the road at Lamar. Northwestern State got a shutout victory on Saturday, 2-0. They got New Orleans at home coming up this weekend, and then they finish the Southland schedule at home beginning on May 16th with Stephen F. Austin. Here's a payoff pitch. Just missed the outside corner. Anderson trying to paint it there. That will result in ball 4. That'll be the second walk given up by the Tigers starter, and that will bring Nate Yeske out of the LSU dugout. As now runners first and second, a scoreless game here in the top of the second with 1 out. That will bring the number 9 hitter Hayden Knotts to the plate. Knotts batting .253 on the season.
Yeah, they've had a rough go. They started out the year 4-11, and since then they're 14-17.
Home plate umpire Luke Weems now going to go out, hurry up the meeting, but before he arrives at the mound, Coach Yeske is satisfied with the conversation.
But to your point, Chris, they've won 5 of their last 7 games, which at any point in the season is their hottest run of the year. And they find themselves in a similar position as LSU, where every game is very important and almost a must-win.
Yeah, Northwestern State again, 2 Southland Conference series, both at home, as you said. Starting to play their best baseball before they head over to Hammond for the 2024 Southland Conference Tournament. Of course, tournament baseball, anything can happen. Runners first and second as Knotts, another right-hander, stands in. Anderson fires, reaches back, gets the fastball at 91. Swing and a miss by Knotts. Gets Anderson ahead. Knotts hails from Bossier City. Another Louisiana Demon for Northwestern State. This one sent back foul into the screen. It's 0-2. Colin Raines down at second. Rocco Gump at first. 1 out. This breaking ball didn't break. Missed outside. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Knotts. Anderson looks back to second. Now the pitch to the plate. The 1-2 and a breaking ball over the plate for a called strike 3. Nate Anderson, pretty good command for the most part with the curveball. Gets the strikeout, his 3rd of the night. Now 2 gone, and back to the top of the order. And Reese LaPoma flew out to right field to start the game back in the 1st inning in his first at bat. Runners first and second, 2 outs, no score. Anderson fires outside, ball 1. Fidel Ulloa, a little soft toss down in the bullpen for LSU. Here's the 1-0. And Again, that curve over for a strike this time. Just above the belt will even the count 1-1. Runners off of first and second. The 1-1 pitch. Inside at the hands will make it 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just looking at, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say Ulloa, who's warming up. Jay, one of the candidates he mentioned we would see throw tonight. So there's a strike to even it up to Lapoma, 2-2. Ulloa over the weekend, we saw him Friday night in that series against Texas A&M, went an inning and a third, gave up just 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Anderson trying to get out of it here with 2 outs. 2 men on, a 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. 4th strikeout for Kate Anderson after putting a couple of runners aboard. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left on. Scoreless after an inning and a half. LSU will have the meat of the order presented by 44 Farms coming up. Travinsky, Larson, and Braswell as we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday electrifying conference, the Sunday elite conference, the stadium erupting conference, the stunning eyeballs conference, the superbly entertaining conference, the storied enduring conference, and more often than not, the see you later everyone else conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Scoreless, move to the bottom of the second. Hayden Travinsky will lead it off for LSU. In the first pitch, he will foul down the third base line towards the rolled up tarp. Coach Josh Jordan going over, picking it up, then trying to toss it into the crowd. And in the Northwestern State bullpen as Travinsky sends this one foul right side and falls behind quickly. 0-2. Hayden on the year batting .291, .395 when leading off the inning. He's got 14 home runs, 9 doubles. He's driven in 45 runs for LSU. The 0-2 pitch thrown behind him and somehow missed him and the bat. It's 1-2. Ball missed upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Hayden.
Yeah, I've said it before. I think the big three, White, Jones, and Travinsky, have certainly answered the call this year. All 3 have been very productive.
Another big, strong swing, but a bouncer foul again towards the rolled up tarp. It will make its way rolling into the Demon bullpen, and now a bullpen pitcher will pick it up, toss it into the crowd. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hayden. The pitch off speed but inside, backs him up. That'll fill the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And another foul back into the screen as Travinsky just missed on that one.
Yes, sir. Could smell the burning leather from up here.
time at the plate for the Tigers, looking for their first hit. There's a ground ball to third, right at Gump. He will glove it, throw to first as Burroway rises and pulls it down for out number 1. That will bring Ashton Larson to the plate. Gives us a moment to pause 10 seconds, station identification on this, the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
Larson stands in. Leadoff hitter over the weekend. Went 2 for 12, batted just 167. It's still on the year. Impressive at the plate. This time he goes opposite field with a bullet right at the third baseman Gump. He was able to knock it down with the glove, but it got away from him. And that will allow Larson to arrive safely, as that one was on Gump in quick time fashion.
Yeah, it's so much so that they're going to award that a hit, not an error. I mean, it was hit right at him and squirted between the wickets after he got the glove down on it, but the ball was 101 miles an hour, and as you mentioned, got on him very quick.
So an infield single will get LSU aboard. 1 out, bottom of the second, their first hit of the night. And we'll see Michael Braswell. There's a strike to make it 0-1. Michael struggled over the weekend, went 0 for 9. Again, had been one of the better hitters in SEC play. In fact, still batting .311 in league action. Larson trying to fight the sun along with Burroway, the first baseman. Trying to make sure as they throw over to keep an eye on Larson. Using the hand to shield the sun as it makes its way towards and down the western sky. Coming over the overhang here at the box. This pitch to Braswell down in the dirt. Nicely handled by Willis. Sliding to his right to block it up. It's 1-1. Braswell hitting .293 on the year. .309 with runners aboard. Looks like they did award that an error on Northwestern State, so Larson aboard on an error. LSU still without their first hit of the game. That pitch a called strike. Braswell did not quite agree with it, but he falls behind 1-2. So Larson reaches by way of error. He's at first base with 1 down. And another turn and throw over to first. Ashton back to the bag, sliding head first. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, a swing and a miss. Braswell couldn't find it. As Kevin Robinson records his first strikeout for the Demons, and with 2 gone, gonna bring Brady Neal to the plate.
Good to see Brady Neal back in the lineup.
And the 2-run home run on Sunday to give LSU the early lead after getting the start behind the plate. There's another throw over as Larson getting back to the bag. Ashton, by the way, 6 for 6 in stolen bases. So Demons certainly doing their scouting. Robinson trying to keep him close with 2 outs. Brady Neal still trying to deliver LSU their first hit of the game. And another throw over to first.
Yeah, you mentioned how good Ashton Larson has been in SEC play. He's the only freshman in the top 10 in hitting in SEC play. All the rest juniors. That alone is pretty dang impressive.
Pitch to Neal, a strike on the inner half at the knee. Make it 0-1. Neal wanting confirmation of where the strike zone is. Now he'll dig back in. Neal battling a shoulder injury the last several weeks. Coach telling us he's back as close to 100% as he's been in a while, and that indication was after he took over behind the plate Sunday in Game 3. That one a called strike on the inside corner as Robinson gets ahead, 0-2. 2 outs, runner at first, scoreless game, bottom of the second. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and Neal absolutely hammers this one. Right of the batter's eye, going back and waving it goodbye is Lapoma. And Brady Neal in back-to-back games goes yard. His 9th home run of the season, and LSU on the board with an 0-2 count and 2 outs. Brady Neal just right of the batter's eye. 2-0 LSU.
Yeah, nothing better than an 0-2 2-out dinger, especially if you're Jay Johnson. How about this? 107 off the bat, 443 feet from Brady Neal with the big poke out to right center field.
So now we'll see Paxton Kling batting in the 8th spot. Kling going to try to keep the inning going. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Base hit through the 6 hole. Kling with his 25th hit of the season, wasting little time there. First pitch from Robinson. Drives by the shortstop, Knotts. And that'll get the next man up here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 2nd. That'll bring Stephen Milam in the 9th spot.
Yeah, the monster was a monster this weekend. 4 for 9, leading all Tigers against the Aggies. Came around to score a couple runs, hit a couple doubles.
Against the right-hander, Milam will bat from the left side. The first delivery high and outside for ball 1. Milam, the reigning SEC Freshman of the Week. Get with those numbers that Doug just told you. Look at the 4 games last week. He batted an even .400. Paxton with a lead off of first. Robinson from the stretch fires. And that one missed a bit outside, maybe low. It's 2-0.
Good count for a big hack from the monster here.
2-0 pitch. Again, misses outside. Now 3 balls, no strikes. Now you mentioned Larson up there near the top, and SEC freshman. You got Milam, who's freshman of the week. I think certainly both of those have made their case this season for an all-freshman team selection. There's a strike on the inside corner to Milam. Make it 3-1.
Larson's flirting with, freshman of the year possibly, at least offensively.
The 3-1 pitch missed outside, and Milam going to draw the walk. 24th base on balls for the freshman from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Again, after the 2-run homer with 2 outs on an 0-2 count by Brady Neal, LSU continuing to extend this inning. They lead 2-0. Now runners first and second, and you got Tommy White, the RBI leader, coming to the plate.
Yeah, it makes flipping back to the top of the lineup a little bit different with White and Jared Jones in the 1-2 spot.
White had the comebacker to the pitcher Robinson back in the first inning. This pitch down in the dirt. Willis able to glove it, stay in front of it, and it's 1-0. See how Robinson fares here in a second matchup against Tommy White, but before that will happen, time going to be called. Pitching coach for Northwestern State going to make his way out to the mound as they have a right-hander just now getting up in the bullpen, starting to throw.
Yeah, that's Tyler Nickel down there, a senior transfer. Came in out of Coppin State, but he's born and raised in Belchase, Louisiana. We'll see if they go to the bullpen. They probably won't, because as you mentioned, he just started getting loose down there. Robinson is up to 32 pitches, but has 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Pitching coach Dan Ladd out there. My imagination tells me with the freshman right-hander just trying to go over. Here's some do's and don'ts against Tommy White. And as you said, it doesn't make it easier because he looks over and Jared Jones is on deck.
Yeah, so if we pitch around him, then I got to face that animal over in the on-deck circle.
You ever had those moments on the mound?
Oh, man, a bunch of them. A bunch of them, trust me.
1 ball and no strikes to White. And Kling at second, Milam at first. And the pitch. Jammed him, lifted it towards second base, high in the air, waiting for it to come down. Burroway, the first baseman, makes the call for it between first and second and makes the grab. for out number 3. But LSU's on the board. Brady Neal with a 2-run bomb, his 9th of the season. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error committed by the Demons. It's a 2-0 LSU lead. We play 2 at the box, top of the 3rd, coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
There's nothing like the feeling of a grand slam, and every great play deserves a great sip. With 15% alcohol by volume and a colorful collection of fun flavors, Buzz Balls are the perfect ready-to-drink cocktail for every moment of the game. Try the rich Choco Chiller, zesty lime Rita, spicy chili mango, or discover your new favorite flavor. From play ball to the final pitch, there's something for everyone to enjoy in a matter of seconds. So cover all your bases and buy Buzz Balls today. Buzz Balls is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy Buzz Balls responsibly. Buzz Balls, Carrollton, Texas.
Looking for a golden opportunity? Find your gold with Golden Nugget scratch-offs from the Louisiana Lottery. Win up to $200,000. Enter our second chance promotion for one of 10 VIP prize packages to the Golden Nugget Casino in Lake Charles, including cash prizes and a chance to win up to $1 million. Must be 21 to enter promotion. Prohibited self-excluded persons are not eligible to enter second chance promotion. Golden Nugget and related marks and logos are registered trademarks of GNLV LLC and its affiliates. All rights reserved. Gambling problem? Please call 1-877-770-STOP.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Samuel Stevenson leads it off for Northwestern State. They come into the top of the 3rd, now trailing LSU 2-0 thanks to Brady Neal's home run. 400-plus feet right of the batter's eye there in the bottom of the 2nd inning. As a strike from Anderson will get him ahead quickly on Stevenson. 0-2. It was a strikeout victim to Cade back in the 1st inning. Stevenson, Valentine, and Burroway due up for the Demons. This pitch misses a little high. Make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. A 1-2. Just missed inside underneath the hands. Another fastball. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, we mentioned Fidel Ulloa was up and throwing earlier. No action right now in the bullpen as Fidel is set back down. Here's the 2-2. Misses low. That will fill the count now to Stevenson. Cade's payoff delivery. Ground ball. Out of the reach of Braswell. Sneaks by into left field. Stevenson with his first hit of the night. 3rd for the Demons and the leadoff man aboard for Northwestern State.
Yeah, we know Anderson's going to go as deep as he can tonight, but he's already up to 46 pitches with no outs in the 3rd inning, which means he probably won't be able to go much deeper than the 5th or 6th inning.
Balin Valentine had the triple with 2 outs back in the 1st inning. He's left stranded at 3rd after Northwestern State got runners 1st and 3rd. As Anderson going to throw over and keep an eye on Stevenson, who's 5 for 7 in stolen bases. LSU adjusting the infield now. Tommy White backing up at 3rd. He was playing even with the bag. Now 6 to 7 feet behind. As this one fouled back into the screen. And it's 0-1 to Valentine. Fans, Our Lady of the Lake, proud to be LSU's championship health partner. Together, LSU and Our Lady of the Lake, champions for Louisiana. Together we roar. Learn more at OLOLRMC.com/LSU. Anderson lets this one loose all the way to the screen, way outside, way above Brady Neal. That will make it 1 ball, 1 strike, as that one just slipped out. He'll reach back, get some more of the rosin.
Yeah, that one would have hit the mascot.
Stevenson easily down to 2nd base, so the Demons now with a runner in scoring position for the 2nd time tonight. There's the 1-1. There's that curveball he's relied on.
And
One's
that's the
over
one.
for a strike, 1-2.
When he gets that thing figured out, meaning when he can throw it for a strike at will and bounce it competitively at will, he is going to be lights out.
A 1-2 pitch and fouled off the bat. Valentine may have got a piece of himself as well, so he'll take a long stroll around home plate. It's still 1-2.
But right now, Chris, lots of teams have more success off of Cade Anderson than they probably should. The reason why? Because they reduce him to a one-pitch pitcher before the game starts. His curveball's too good to swing at when it is a strike, but he doesn't throw it enough to have to swing at it for a strike. So teams just completely lay off of it, make him get it in there for a strike when he can, and they sit and wait for that fastball.
The 1-2 off speed, but a ground ball foul down the line in third. Valentine still battling here with a 1-2 count. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. If that sounds good, find your nearest location, order online, or order in the app. It's Walk On Sports Bistro for the win. Runner at second, nobody out, and the 1-2. High and outside evens the count now to Valentine. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You got to go to it, walk-ons?
Yeah, I like the chicken pecan fruit salad.
Ooh, that's a good
strawberry
one.
salad. Yeah,
that's a good one. Yeah.
Here's the 2-2. Fastball missed high. Now 3-2. You more of a try a little bit of everything?
No, I like the walk-ons is tough for me because there's like 16 different things that are money. And I love restaurants like that, but I hate them too. When the waitress gets there and asks what everybody wants to order, it's just too much pressure for me.
3-2 off speed. A breaking ball missed outside. That's going to send Valentine down to first on a walk. That will be third walk given up by Anderson now. As now we'll look down to the bullpen. The catcher off the bench. He'll set up. We'll start to see some action crank up again for the Tigers. Daniel Burroway aboard on a walk back in the first. He was stranded when the Demons threatened first and third. As Brady Neal went out, had a conversation with Cade Anderson.
Yeah, Burroway with strangely the second lowest average in the starting lineup, hitting in that 4th spot. Of course, that's not extremely usual, but he does have the second most home runs in the starting lineup with 7.
So now Stevenson at second, Valentine at first, and the pitch to Burroway. It's that breaking ball for a strike. It's 0-1. And it's Fidel Ulloa. Still throwing catch, not yet on the bump. There's the pitch from Anderson to the plate. High and outside with a speed ball, and it's 1-1. Anderson looks back. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets this one off the bat, skied in the air. Down the line, first base way.
Phil Fly, I think.
Jared Jones. Yep. Jared Jones able to make the play. Went to the line and then had to come back, but a great job by Jared. And that will result in the first out of the inning.
I know we've talked about it a couple times this year, but Jared Jones has been better than what we thought he would be this year at first base. Of course, he had huge shoes to fill with Trey Morgan being so great over there, but no game has come down to Jared Jones' lack of defense at first base this season. Let's just put it that way.
Bo Willis stands in. Anderson misses low with the first offering, and it's 1-0.
Another cat that I think has exceeded all expectation. I mean, how could he not play in the hot corner? 1 error this year from Tommy White. That's just remarkable.
1-0 the count. Anderson fires, and it's low and inside to make it 2-0.
Now, I'm 75% sure the next ground ball to White is going to be booted, and it's going to be on me, but that's how things work up here. But
see, I gave that stat out Saturday, or rather Friday night, after the game was over for that reason. So, and then did not mention it again. But now that you've brought it up.
Well, you're not superstitious, so I'm just going to blame it on you.
2-0 the count. Anderson fires to the plate. Again, this one lifted in the air towards the first base dugout. Foul territory. Coming over, Jared Jones runs in, almost overran it, and then stops, goes back, holds on for the second out of the inning. Again, the agility of the big guy is impressive.
I tell you what, I know Brady Neal heard those footsteps coming because I heard them from up here in the booth. The big guy was barreling down on that ball. He wasn't looking at Cade Anderson or Brady Neal behind the dish. He had one thing on his mind, and another great play by the Tigers' first baseman.
So with the 2 outs recorded by Jones, still runners first and second. Now we'll see Clay Young. Young flied out to left to Pearson. His first time up. Breaking ball in for a strike. Sets him up 0-1. This will be the 62nd pitch for Anderson. And the 0-1. Outside and low as Neal will block it up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Toyota's Summer Starts Here sales event is on now. Start your summer right in an exciting new Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer or Toyota.com today. Two 2-0 LSU leads, top of the third. Demons with runners first and second, 2 outs. The 1-1. There's the curve for a strike. Gets him ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stevenson takes his lead off second. Valentine the same at first. And the 1-2 from Anderson. Hit in the air to center field. Coming over, Paxton Kling, and he'll wait for it to make the play for out number 3. Demons come up empty-handed, no runs, 1 hit. They leave 2 men on. It's a 2-0 LSU lead. Tigers come back to the plate. It'll be Jones, Pearson, and Travinsky due up when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger first baseman Jared Jones will lead it off for the Tigers. They lead 2-0 here in this midweek affair over Northwestern State. First pitch in the bottom of the third is driven down the line, but foul off the bat of Jones. Takes a bounce on the top of the bullpen mound in left and finds its way into the seats. Speaking of seats, SeatGeek, now the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. So whether you're buying or selling baseball tickets, SeatGeek, the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Tiger fans can fan. Pitch to Jones, just underneath the arms, missed inside. Ball 1 from Robinson. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kevin Robinson, the freshman right-hander, through 2 innings, giving up 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, a walk and 1 strikeout. The 1-1 to Jones. Just missed, fouls it back into the screen. Trying to really load up on that 85-mile-an-hour fastball, but a little up and in. Now 1-2. Robinson's 1-2 pitch, a breaking ball, ground ball to third. Nice job by Gump behind the bag with a backhand pick. Long throw to first in time to get Jones on the 5-3 ground out. One away, and that will bring Josh Pearson to the plate. Pearson tonight grounded out to the second baseman Stevenson as they applied the shift. They'll do it again here. Hayden Knotts, the shortstop, will make his way right of second base. He'll join Stevenson and Burroway on the right side of the diamond. Coach Jay Johnson going to call one of those offensive timeouts. Bring over Pearson. Have Travinski and Larson join him near the on-deck circle. Asked Coach Johnson last night about mound visits and offensive timeouts. Says he gets 3 each game for the offensive reasons. He'd love to have 9, he said. But he'll talk this over with Pearson. Now that's all broken up, and Josh will come to the plate. Fans, LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners: Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. So Robinson now will face Pearson again, who grounded out his first time up. And the pitch from the right-hander outside for ball 1. Robinson, product of Byrd High School in Shreveport. Lettered 2 years for Coach Greg Williams and the Yellow Jackets. The 1-0. Nice breaking ball from Robinson. Even it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kevin's father, Daniel, played baseball at Louisiana Tech. Also spent 4 years with the Marlins organization. There's a foul tip held on to by Willis, and Pearson behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Robinson 3-1 on the season. Again, a 2.97 ERA. As that pitch floats outside, we'll even it up to Josh now. 2-2. One out, nobody on. LSU leading 2-0 here over Northwestern State. Here's the 2-2 from Robinson. Fastball sent back, foul, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. LSU Athletics again would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, good friends at WBRZ. Watch and follow WBRZ News 2, the official news station of LSU Athletics. 2-2 pitch, and this one headed to left field, dropping quickly, but getting over is Valentine to make the play. That one had a lot of arc on the way down to the grass, but Valentine, pretty good position and a pretty good jump, able to come over and make the play for out number 2. Goodness knows our good friend Michael Cobble can attest.
Yeah.
I'm always tuned in to WBRZ News 2. My wife can attest to that as well.
I bet she can.
Hayden Travinski bats for the second time tonight. The pitch inside, make it 1-0.
She's probably pretty locked into it too, I would imagine. No?
The 1-0. She will often tell me that she can get her news via social media from WBRZ. So,
oh well, just right there on the old tweet machine.
And she will tell you that maybe I look to go a little deeper, which is why I watch the 10 o'clock news. Here's a half-hearted swing, but a bouncer to second. Going to be picked up by Stevenson with the glove. He'll toss it from the leather to Burroway for out number 3. So the Tigers go in order, 1, 2, 3 here in the third. We played 3. It's a 2-0 LSU lead. Demons come to the plate. We head to the top of the 4th after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey Tiger fans, this is Josh Smith. Heat and humidity can really take their toll on athletic performance, especially here in Louisiana. Beat the heat with the Tiger Air Zephyr, a rechargeable clip-on cooling fan that uses our revolutionary air accelerator technology. Now you can stay cool whether you're playing, working, or watching the Tigers at the box. Make sure to get yours today at TigerAir.com. That's TigerAir, AIRE.com. That's TigerAir, AIRE.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Baton Rouge isn't just the capital of Louisiana, it's the capital of college baseball. The fans, the players, the entire atmosphere. When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best fights, visit our incredible museums, and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues, born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the fourth inning, 2-0 LSU leads. Colin Raines will lead it off for Northwestern in the first pitch. He drives up the middle, bounces over second base into center field. Raines with his second hit of the night. He's now 2 for 2 in the 7-hole. And that will bring Rocco Gump, the third baseman, to the plate. Kate Anderson, starter for LSU. 65 pitches thrown. So far, 3 innings of work. Giving up 4 hits, no runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. As the bullpen continues to be active for LSU. Squaring to bunt will be Gump. Does so right in front of the mound. Anderson going to throw down to second. Braswell will try the relay to first. Not in time, but they'll get the lead runner.
Love it.
In Raines.
Love it, love it, love it. You know, we hadn't seen that for a long time. You know, Paul Maneri's pitchers mostly taught just to get that out at first base. So this is kind of new for us over the last 10, 12 years to see a pitcher actually try to turn that double play at second.
And Anderson did a great job coming off the bump. It was a really nice bunt, kind of died right there on the grass in front of the plate. And here's a ripped ground ball right at Tommy White. Gets under his glove, goes into the corner. They'll keep Raines coming around to third. They'll send him home. The throw just now getting back to the infield. And Hayden Knotts slaps one down the line and scores a run. It will now make it 2-1 LSU. What say you, Doug?
That's
on that?
a hit. They just making sure everybody knew. Tommy White still has only made 1 error this year. No such thing in a jinx. No such thing as all that. As you say, that ball was scorched 100 miles an hour off the bat. Tommy White did a good job to just move his glove. He didn't have much more time to do anything other than that. And Northwestern scores a run.
And here's a ground ball, and it gets by Braswell. Again, no chance to get to that one, and coming in from second will be Knotts. And an RBI single from the top of the order, and LaPoma now has tied the game at 2-all. With just 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. And Jay Johnson on his way out to the mound now as Kate Anderson gives up his 6th hit. But now Northwestern State on the board following a double and an RBI single.
Yeah, he's going to go to Ulloa here, who has been ready to go now for at least 1 inning.
So the Tigers will make a pitching change. It's powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. We got a new ball game. 2-2, top of the fourth. Fidel Ulloa taking over on the mound when we come back on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU with a 2-run homer by Brady Neal in the bottom of the second had a 2-0 lead, but here in the top of the fourth, Northwestern State single up the middle. A double down the left field line would score a run. LaPoma would come in. Singles up the middle, that scores another run. And now with just one out in a tie game, LSU calling upon Fidel Ulloa, the right-hander, to take over on the mound.
Yeah, Fidel been out there 13 times. This is number 14. He enters with a 3.07 ERA. He's 1-1 with a couple saves. He's worked only 14 2/3 this year. He's allowed 11 hits, 5 earned runs. He has 5 walks and 18 strikeouts. Opponent sitting just below 200 at 196 off the right-hander.
Samuel Stevenson at the plate will swing and miss. The pitch got away from Brady Neal, has to track it up the first base line. That will allow LaPoma, who had the RBI single, to make his way into second. So after plating 2 runs from second base, they put another runner in scoring position. With just one out, Stevenson on the night 1 for 2, had a base hit in the third. Ulloa's pitch to the plate, swing and a miss. That one down and away. Gets the swing, and it's 0-2.
And if you add both of those swing and misses from Stevenson, he missed probably by around 7 total feet. I don't know if I'd change up the pitch here and go with another slider.
The 0-2 hits the top of the mitt of Neal. He can't grab it all the way to the backstop, and now LaPoma will advance to another 90 feet. Now Northwestern State with just one out has the potential go-ahead run just 90 feet away with a 1-2 count to Stevenson. Infield initially brought in. Now they'll put Braswell and Milam back. They'll keep White and Jones just off the infield cut. Swing by Stevenson deep to center field. Kling going back on the run, has it at the track, but an easy tag up opportunity for LaPoma, and a sac fly RBI from Northwestern State. To give the Demons their first lead of the night. It's now 3-2.
Yeah, but that's a big second out by Ulloa and a nice job of getting there. Although Stevenson gave that one heck of a ride as Kling's spikes were out there on the warning track when the ball went in his glove.
Baseball got loose from the Demons bullpen. Brady Neal will retrieve it, toss it back from where it came. Balin Valentine, a triple and a walk tonight. He's 1 for 1. Pitch to the right-hander from Ulloa, just off the plate with a fastball at 95, and it's 1-0. Ken Fidel, one of the 95-mile-an-hour club members. There's a swing and a miss. 94 will even the count 1-1. Jay Johnson telling us over the weekend after his inning and a third, as there's an off-speed pitch for a strike to get him ahead 1-2, that Fidel actually hasn't been 100% healthy throughout the season, which again has limited his opportunities on the mound this season. Here's the 1-2 pitch, down low, but staying away is Valentine. That'll even the count 2-2. Ulloa, as Doug told you, making his 14th appearance, all of those out of the bullpen. But in SEC play, only 3 appearances against league opponents.
It's hard to believe, really.
With 2 outs, the 2-2. This one skied, but near second base. Actually, the infield grass. Jones again will call for it, and the first baseman has it for out number 3. However, Northwestern State takes their first lead of the night. They played 3 runs on 3 hits. They leave nobody on. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-2, Demons lead on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See all for details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
Go in the booth on Facebook and YouTube with the LSU Sports Radio Network.
3-2 Northwestern State leading over LSU here at the box in the final midweek game of 2024. Ashton Larson will lead it off as Northwestern State, after taking the one-run lead, will make a change on the mound. Tyler Nickel, a right-hander, will take over. He will face Larson, Braswell, and Neal due up 5, 6, and 7 for the Tigers. So far, Northwestern State 3 runs on 6 hits. Have left 6 men on. LSU 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 men left on. Larson comes to the plate after what was ruled initially an error was changed to a single on a hard hit right at the third baseman back in the second inning in Rocco Gump. So Larson gets another hit added to his total on the year, 32 to be exact. He'll stand in. The pitch to the left-hander is fouled straight into the dirt, and it's 0-1. Tyler Nickel fires to the plate, and another foul off the bat and the leg of Larson. Puts him behind 0-2. Fans, enjoy the best barbecue at TJ Ribs, official barbecue restaurant of LSU Athletics. Proud host of the LSU head coaches shows, located on Acadian Thruway. Visit tjribs.com. Place your order. Tyler Nickel and the 0-2 to the plate. Bends back Larson high and inside. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about Tyler Nickel. 5'9", 165 pounds. Again, out of Bell Chase. Went to Coppin State, though, out of high school. Transferred into Northwestern.
Swing and a miss. Fastball comes at Larson. Swings and just misses. Down on strikes. Nickel retires the first batter he faces. That'll bring Michael Braswell to the plate.
Nickel makes his 9th appearance of the year. He started a couple games. Comes in with an 8 ERA and 9 innings of work. He's allowed 11 hits, 13 runs, only 8 earned. He has 10 walks and now 14 strikeouts.
Braswell trying to get back to business as usual. His last 10 at bats, he's got 6 strikeouts, including one earlier tonight in the second.
Yeah, he's 0 for his last 10. Definitely could use a hit here.
Pitch outside. Quickly, it's 2 balls, no strikes to the Tigers shortstop. Nichols 2-0 pitch. Called strike, make it 2-1. Moments away from twilight here on a Tuesday night. Wind slowly whipping right to left. It's 2-1. Going to be a fair ball fielded by Gump behind the third base bag. Brings him into foul territory, but uses the arm, whips it over the body, and gets it to first in time to beat Braswell for out number 2. That is a tough play made it look easy to Rocco Gump.
Yeah, he sure did. Kind of thought that ball might be foul, but third base umpire was all over it. Told Ray Gregson down there.
One of the SEC veterans. Got a pretty veteran crew out here on this midweek. Now we'll see Brady Neal got the Tigers on the board. A solid home run to center field, just right of the batter's eye. Waits on the 1-0 pitch. And it's a strike on the inside corner to make it 1-1. Eddie Newsom down at first. Jeff Beeman at second. Ray Gregson, who we mentioned, at third. Luke Weems behind the plate with balls and strikes. And speaking of, there's another strike to Neal. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he painted those last two pitches right at the knees. He hit a dinger last time with 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2.
Watch out.
Neal having to back out of the way. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two outs, nobody on. And Neal hammers this to right center field. Ball dropping quickly. A lot of spin on it. No chance to get to it. Neal with a 2-out single. He's now 2 for 2 tonight. You can say it again, partner. Good to see Brady Neal back in the lineup. The sophomore plagued by injury last year, obviously, after getting off to a great start in his freshman campaign. And again, sidelined with a shoulder injury midway through this year, but it can certainly be a shot in the arm for this team moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this guy's got 9 dingers and 99 at bats. I mean, that's a home run every 10 at bats or so. And that single right there gets him up over 280 on the year to 283.
Paxton Kling had a base hit his first time up on the first pitch. That time he'll take this pitch, and it's a called strike from Nickel, and it's 0-1. Nickel from the stretch looks over to first. Now the 0-1. Kling couldn't fully decide. They appealed down to first. They say did not go around. It's 1-1.
Can we review that? I disagree respectfully.
Tigers will take it, so will Paxton. Nichols 1-1 pitch to the plate. Low and away, ball 2. Nichols with the 2-2 pitch. Good take, missed inside. That'll fill the count to Paxton, 3-2.
Yeah, that almost got a piece of Paxton Kling, who I believe he leads this team in hit by pitches. He does, with 12 on the year. But I mean, his toenails are on the plate. He is right up on it.
He is up there. 3-2, missed away. That'll be ball 4. That'll put 2 runners on for LSU. Down 3-2 to Northwestern State here in the 4th. Jay Johnson and company looking for some 2-out magic here, and right now they'll rely on Stephen Milam. Milam aboard on a walk back in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, so far 7-8-9 has not been retired yet in this game. Kling and Neal both reached in both of their plate appearances. They're 3 for 3 combined, and Milam, as you mentioned, walked to his first time up.
So he'll face Tyler Nickel for the first time. Nichols' first pitch, and Milam takes a called strike, 0-1. Tommy White on deck for LSU. Tommy in the leadoff spot in tonight's game. Runners take their lead, and the 0-1 to Milam. Foul ball, bouncer down the first base line. And Stephen falls behind, 0-2. Tigers on the road this weekend, taking on Alabama. Thomas Sewell Stadium.
I know you're excited to go back to Tuscaloosa.
Indeed. 6 o'clock start on Friday. The 0-2 to Milam. Off speed, but way outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 6 o'clock on Friday, 4 o'clock Saturday, and then concluding Sunday with a 1 p.m. first pitch.
I've got some predictions of how I think the SEC is going to shake out this weekend.
The 1-2 to Milam. ground ball, and it will take a bounce and a right turn right at first base. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Make sure after you read your predictions, we put that on your wall of paper to our left. We'll
I'll take a picture of it. What I think Ole Miss is going to lose 2 out of 3 at home to A&M, and that's going to put the Rebels at 10-17. I think LSU will take 2 of 3 from Alabama to move them to 11-16 and tied for 4th place in the West with Alabama.
The 1-2 to Milam. Good eye, missed high, 2-2.
And that would put the Tigers 1 game in front of Ole Miss for the 11th spot in the SEC, with the potential to be at the 10th or 9th spot after the final weekend, depending on how they do against Ole Miss.
Runners first and second, 2 outs, and the 2-2 pitch to Milam. Again misses high, another great take by the freshman, and that will fill the count, puts the pressure on Tyler Nickel.
And of course, really all that matters, Chris, is that LSU is in that top 12 seeds, and Missouri and Auburn are really helping that come to fruition no matter what happens, because Auburn with a 5-22 record has almost locked themselves out of the SEC tournament.
3-2 misses outside. LSU now going to load the bases. That will bring Tommy White to the plate with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th.
And Missouri is 9-18. I'm predicting after this weekend, which would also bode well for the Tigers if they're able to get a couple wins. You never know what's going to happen.
Time going to be called now as we'll have a visit to the mound. 2 outs. Tyler Nickel now will face Tommy White for the first time tonight. White against the starter Robinson. Had a comebacker to the mound in the first. A pop fly out to Daniel Burroway last time in the second.
Well, Tommy White's like an old hound dog after a biscuit for when the RBI opportunities are out there, and there's a pile of them out there on the base pass for him right now. And, Chris, he's 0 for 2 tonight. As the great Skip Bertman would say, he is due for a big one right here.
Now home plate umpire Luke Weems out there trying to hurry up the conversation. Another bullpen baseball got loose from the Demons.
That said, though, Tommy had a rough weekend. Only 2 of 12 this weekend against the Aggies with 3 runs scored. He didn't drive anyway. Yeah, he did. He had 3 RBI. 5 total bases.
So now we're all set to resume action. Bases loaded, 2 outs, White at the plate. Nickel delivers. And it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and reaching up is Stevenson, the second baseman. Just able in time to get the glove up and hold on for out number 3. Tigers threatened, but held scoreless here in the 4th. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 3 men on. We've played 4 at the box. Northwestern State with a 1-run lead, 3-2. Demons come to the plate next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans, there's nothing quite like game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, your defending national champions invite you to enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs. The finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics. NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com.
For the number you gotta dial. Life throws you a curve, you know that deadly devotion goes the extra mile. Throw your phones up, throw your phones up. There's a number you gotta dial. Throw your phones up, throw your phones up. Deadly devotion. exposure. Goes the extra mile. For the number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
First baseman Daniel Burroway will lead it off for Northwestern State. They lead 3-2 over the Tigers of LSU. First pitch missing for ball one. Ulloa delivers and a check swing. Ground ball down the third base line, picked up on the short hop. The throw to first, not in time as Burroway able to beat it out. Tough play. Tommy playing well behind the bag, had to charge in. Did a great job, not only, Doug, to glove it on the short hop, but he released it quick, but no chance to get Burroway, who was well down the first base line.
Yep, base hit all day. Tommy White did all he could do. A nice pick over there by Jared Jones to make sure that the runner stayed at first, and an error was awarded to Tommy White. Boy, I'm pulling for that not to happen.
7th hit of the night for the Demons. The leadoff man aboard here. See Bo Willis. Willis takes a healthy hack, gets a piece off the mitt of Neal, rolls right of home plate.
Yeah, it hit the umpire maybe right in the chest or the face mask. You saw Brady Neal popped up immediately turning to you. It hit him right in the middle of the face mask. And last week we saw an umpire have to leave the game, and we went with 3, but very similar, almost identical actually, to what happened last week. Hit him right square in the face, and they're going to give him a minute to make sure that he's okay. But that's crazy that this has happened now in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, Luke Weems shaking up just a bit. Meets with his colleagues up the first base line. Isaac Trujillo, the LSU trainer, Matt Montgomery, Jay Johnson out there checking on Mr. Weems, who now requests a bottle of water as he tries to collect himself. That one came right off the bat and right square into the face mask, which again is there to protect you, but it also can't keep your head from jarring just a bit when you take one right there on the screen.
I'm a little disturbed. They gave him a used bottle of water, like that was somebody else's bottle of water. But he's good. You saw that?
There's no chance maybe he had opened it earlier and that was his. Maybe he's got his initials on it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I just think the Batgirl brought him the closest water bottle to her. And Weems didn't care, though. He swigged it down. We'll pretend like it was his bottle of water. How about that?
Well, the good news is he's all right, gets back behind the plate. It's 0-1 to Willis.
Still no one warming down in that Tiger bullpen. Ulloa is only to 12 pitches so far.
The 0-1 pitch just missed the inside corner. Nicely delivered by Ulloa, but it results in ball one.
Catch up on some scores around the league throughout the course of this inning.
Burroway down at first base. He's 2 for 2 in stolen bases. Decent lead off the bag is this one sent high in the air, foul territory, straight up, third base side. Tommy White coming over, gets just to the railing of the Demons, stops, reaches up, and makes the play for out number 1.
Tennessee is out in front of Queens in the, after the 8th inning. Queens got one more shot. Vols winning 6-3 in that one. South Carolina's at Winthrop tonight. Gamecocks, that one's gone final. Gamecocks win that one 15-3. They got 14 hits.
Now we'll see Clay Young, one of 2 left-handers in the lineup. The first pitch from the right-hander Ulloa, called strike with a fastball. 0-1. Burroway led off with a single. He's at first. The 0-1. Short of the plate. Neal will keep it in front of him. Slides to his left. It's 1-1.
They're in the bottom of the 8th inning in Florida. The Gators lead South Florida 4-1 in that one. Auburn is on the road in Atlanta at Georgia Tech. Also that game, that one's in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Auburn has a 2-run lead, 4-2.
Ulloa going to turn and fire over to first. Burroway back to the bag quickly.
Texas A&M just a couple outs away from wrapping up a 10-run rule against Rice. They're ahead 11-1 right now. That one's in the top of the 6th inning.
Ulloa's 1-1 pitch to the plate. Missed slightly. Now 2-1.
In the top of the 7th, Vanderbilt leads Louisville 4-1, and in the top of the 6th at Troy, Alabama leads Troy 6-5.
Runner at first, 1 down. Ulloa will turn and throw. Burroway back to the bag. Not bad a chance to noodle over your predictions for the SEC. Certainly can't really poke holes in it, Doug. My question would be, is the way you see it, the weekend, the final weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, LSU Ole Miss going to be big. 2-1. A base hit ripped to right field off the bat of Young, his first hit of the night. Burroway got away from second, but quickly comes back as the throw comes in, and now with 1 out, the Demons runners first and second.
Yeah, the way I see it, if Ole Miss comes in to that weekend 10-17, Tigers 11-16, I feel like LSU would be in a great spot, winning 2 out of 3. That puts them at 13-17 on the season, and Ole Miss would be 11-19.
So now we'll see Colin Raines at the plate. He's 2 for 2 tonight in that 7th spot. First pitch missed from Ulloa, and it's 1-0. First things first, LSU with an opportunity here tonight, looking to pick up another win overall, and they trail 3-2 to Northwestern State. There's a swing and a miss. Got away from Neal all the way to the backstop. Runners will advance 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, that one might actually be a pass ball on Brady Neal. And you're right, Chris. The non-SEC record certainly going to play for LSU. I believe they're 24-3 right now. This would be win number 25 if they're able to get that done. But right now, a bit of a challenge with runners at 2nd and 3rd and only 1 out.
Infield playing in. 1-1 to Raines. Fastball he chases upstairs, misses. It's 1-2. White, Braswell, Milam, and Jones all just off the infield cut with a runners at 2nd and 3rd. Burroway at 3rd, Young at 2nd base. Ulloa's 1-2 pitch. This one towards the alley, left center field. It gets down. Paxton will pick it up on the bounce. That will score Burroway and Young. And right now, Northwestern State adds to their lead 5-2.
How about Colin Raines? Comes in here hitting .276, and he's 3 for 3 tonight.
Northwestern State 5 runs, 9 hits. Tigers on the other hand 2 runs on just 4 hits. Runner at first, still 1 out. First pitch and a swing by Gump. Hammered down the line, foul into the seats and left, and it's 0-1. Fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory, and you'll receive 50% off your online pizza order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. The 0-1, high chop but foul. Makes his way down the first base line and moves the count 0-2 now to Rocco Gump, who's 0 for 1, aboard on a fielder's choice in the 4th and scored. Also aboard on a walk back in the 2nd. He's got Raines at first base. Fidel Ulloa heading the count. Here's the 0-2 and a swing and a miss. Gump down on strikes. Ball got away from Neal, but Gump was already headed to the dugout. So Ulloa picks up his first strikeout in relief. It is the 2nd out of the inning. And we'll bring up Hayden Knotts, who drove in a run with a double back in the 4th inning. Also scored a run. He's 1 for 2. Right now, Northwestern State just 2 in their order without at least 1 hit tonight. Runner goes, foul tip handled by Neal. The throw down to second comes out of the glove of Milam. Throw was right of the second base bag, and now Jay Johnson immediately coming out wanting to talk to Luke Weems.
He's going to talk about batter interference. I think the I think what he's saying is Weems fell across, not Weems, sorry. Gump fell across the plate on the swing. We'll have a replay here. And now I think Gump pretty much stayed where he was supposed to be. I don't know what Jay Johnson is debating out there.
They're having the conversation right of home plate.
Yeah, he's asking Brady if he got in his way. And I don't think the hitter fell over the plate in the replay. But the throw, by the way, was on time. If Milam was able to pick it, it was in the dirt. If Milam was able to pick it, I think he would have had the out and just a little bit of a lean, but not enough to interfere with the throw from Neal.
Yeah, exactly. I think he did all you can do without stepping over and being blatant interference. There's a strike to Knotts. Gets a yo ahead, 0-2. But yeah, without question, a lean is. I think it partially obstructed the view of Brady Neal. But again, probably by textbook, he can get away with it. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. Fastball at 94. Neal able to glove it. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hayden Knotts. Again, the only 2 in the order without base hits, at least 1. Willis and Gump.
Yeah, we're only in the top of the 5th inning.
Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-2 from Ulloa. He sent back foul back behind us out of play. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fans, find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
Along with our producer, Zach Henderson in the Capital One studio, Doug Thompson, Chris Blair with you here at the box on a Tuesday night. Northwestern State leading 5-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. Demons at the plate. Already put in 2 more runs this frame. Here's the 2-2 from Ulloa. It misses above the head of Hayden Knotts, and that will fill the count now 3-2. In Northwestern State played at 3 in the top of the 4th inning to take a 3-2 lead. 2 more added here. Burraway single to lead it off. Youngwood single through the right side. This swing foul back off the bat of Knotts will keep it 3-2. Raines now 3 for 3 with single to score 2 runs. Make it a 5-2 Northwestern State lead. Ulloa trying to get the Tigers back in the dugout. It'll be Jones, Pearson, and Travinsky due up for LSU. Runner at second, 2 down. Ulloa's payoff pitch. Swing and a miss.
There we go.
Second strikeout for Fidel. And that will stop it for the Demons here in the top of the 5th. But not before they add to their lead. 2 runs on 3 hits. They leave 1 man on. It's now a 5-2 Northwestern State lead. Tigers coming to the plate 2, 3, and 4 due up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
BRQ Seafood and Barbecue is a home run for flavor, excitement, and an unforgettable experience. Savor their daily specials or indulge in their brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Special occasion? Let BRQ cater your event or host your gathering on their outdoor patio, The Backyard. Now open daily. As the official catering service of LSU Athletics, they are the top choice for your game-winning celebrations. Visit online at brqrestaurant.com. See their daily specials, catering options, or to reserve a table. BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, where unforgettable moments await, both on and off the diamond.
Will Scott Mobile Mini is the global leader in modular offices and storage containers. Keep your products safe and secure with our wide array of vault-like storage containers. Need shelves and lighting for your container? We can help. We have the right container for your industrial, commercial, or residential storage needs. All of our offices are delivered ready to work with customizable furniture options to fit any need. Give us a call at 800-841-7016 or visit our website at www.mobilemini.com.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
No doubt things are heating up here in South Louisiana, but whenever you're ready to cool it down, count on Slow Melt Ice. Colder, cleaner, and longer lasting since 1997. For more info, check them out at slowmeltice.com. That's SLOMELTICE.com. Northwestern State leading 5-2 over LSU. Now we move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Demons have a new pitcher. It'll be Bryce Leonard, another right-hander taking over. Freshman whose twin brother, Brooks Leonard, is on this Demon squad. First pitch from Bryce, high and inside as Jared Jones leads it off. Jared tonight 0 for 2 at the plate for LSU.
Yeah, Bryce Leonard making his 8th appearance of the year.
The 1-0, big swing, but can't catch up to it, and it's 1-1.
He's pitched 7 1/3 innings, Chris, allowed 17 hits, 12 earned runs. He has 3 walks and 3 strikeouts.
Leonard brothers hail from Pierre Part, Louisiana, Ascension Catholic High School. Here's the 1-1 to Jones.
Ooh.
Gets the fastball by him a second time, and it's 1-2.
They're feeling it out there right now. Checking that scoreboard after the pitch. 90 miles an hour on the last one.
The 1-2. Down low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Typical Louisiana kid in a midweek game. We talked about the lineup. Only 3 kids from Louisiana. Colin Raines, though, one of those kids. He's 3 for 3 tonight.
2-2 to Jones. Way upstairs. Now fills the count. Bryce, part of 3 brothers, Braden, and as we mentioned, Brooks, a twin for the Demons. As this pitch low and inside, so after falling behind early, Jones works a leadoff walk. He'll head to first base, and that'll bring Josh Pearson to the plate.
And there's already a right-hander tossing down in the Northwestern bullpen, and also Gavin Guidry has started to toss down in the LSU bullpen.
Guidry, another name Jay Johnson mentioned before today's game. He said, hey, Kate Anderson will try to go as deep as he can go. Expect to see Ulloa, Guidry, and possibly even DJ Primo. I'm sure those plans subject to change now that the Tigers trail 5-2. Looking for some offense as Josh Pearson stands in. First pitch, a called strike, and it's 0-1. Travinsky on deck for the Tigers. Again, Jones works a walk, gets down to first. Bryce Leonard readjusts on the bump. Now comes set. The 0-1 to Pearson. Bouncing ground ball to third. Gump comes up firing. Gets it to Stevenson. The relay to first not in time as Josh beats it out. So Pearson aboard on the fielder's choice, and Jared Jones retired for the first out of the inning. That brings Hayden Travinsky to the plate.
Well, I tell you, all that space to the left side of the field, and that was literally the only spot Josh Pearson couldn't hit the ball to come away with a hit, or could hit the ball and not come away with a hit. But thankfully, good speed from Pearson avoids the double play.
Travinsky 0 for 2, batting cleanup tonight. A couple of ground outs. Righty on righty matchup as Leonard fires. Travinsky swings, but the breaking ball out of his reach. It's 0-1.
Big Hayden at 287 on the year. After being retired his first 2 times tonight, he has 14 home runs.
Here's the 0-1. Way outside, got away from Bo Willis, the catcher, who gave it all he had but couldn't come up with it. That will leave Pearson easily down to second base. So the Tigers, a runner in scoring position with 1 out here.
Yeah, safe to call that one a wild pitch if you're scoring at home. Like, that ball might have been outside of the left-handed batter's box.
I believe you're right. So now 1 ball, 1 strike to Travinsky. Pearson will take a lead off second. Leonard looks back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sharply hit, but right at Knotts, the shortstop. He'll look Pearson back. Get the throw to first in time for the second out. Travinski on the 6-3. We'll leave it up to Ashton Larson now with 2 down.
Starting to get a little nervous, Chris. It seems like one of those nights where we're really just hitting it right at him.
You go to that one by Travinski. How about the line drive by Tommy White with the bases loaded that Stevenson made a great play on? Otherwise, that one's into the right center field gap. Credit the Demons.
How about the ball Jones hit off the top of the wall that Raines pulled in?
First pitch to Larson misses from Leonard. 1 ball, no strikes. Ashton tonight 1 for 2, had a single and scored in the second inning on that Brady Neal home run. The 1-0 to Larson. Trying to catch that inside corner, just missing, and it's 2-0. Fun last night at the Jay Johnson Show. Join us this coming Monday night on Eagle 98.1 FM. We'll recap tonight's game and the action in Tuscaloosa. Join us live at TJ Ribs. 2-0. Catches the outside corner to Larson. That'll make it 2-1. The Jay Johnson Show presented by Our Lady of the Lake. Monday night, 6 o'clock. (5-2) Northwestern State leads. 2-1 count to Larson with 2 down. Pearson at second base. Leonard fires and it's outside for ball 3. Under the lights here at the box. The best views in college baseball.
Oh yeah.
We are certainly blessed from our vantage point. There's the 3-1 to Larson. And a missed high. Ashton works a walk. That'll get 2 men aboard and allow Braswell to come to the plate.
I think one of the best parts, especially at night, is of course Tiger Stadium sitting right back there as the backdrop to the box. And if you look over to the left, you can see the Mississippi River Bridge. You're right. Just a beautiful view.
Time going to be called. Looks like they're going to make a call to the bullpen. Coach Bertrand out there. Going to give an attaboy to Bryce Leonard. A quick conversation, but they indeed will make a pitching change here. With 2 outs, the Tigers have 2 men on. Michael Braswell will be at the plate. Pitching change powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. It's a 5-2 Northwestern State lead. Back at it after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
5-2 Northwestern State leading LSU on this Tuesday night from Alex Box Stadium. The Demons 5 runs, 9 hits, 7 men left on. LSU 2 runs on just 4 hits. They've left 5 men on base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Runners first and second. Michael Braswell comes to the plate. New pitcher Connor Bivens takes over for the Demons.
Yeah, Bivens is going to make his 13th appearance here. He enters with a 4.76 ERA. He's worked 11 in the third innings, allowed 16 hits, 6 earned runs. He had 4 walks and 6 strikeouts.
Michael Braswell 0 for 2 tonight. 0 for his last 11. The few times we've seen Braswell in a slump this season. Again, one of the top hitters for Coach Johnson and company. Big opportunity here with runners first and second. Sidewinder delivers, and so does Braswell. Base hit into left field. They're going to go ahead, wave around the runner in Pearson. Throw going to be cut off, and Josh will score easily. And Braswell comes to life with an RBI single. That'll cut the lead 5-3.
Yeah, you can't keep a good man down. Braswell really needed that hit, as did the LSU Tigers, to plate another run. And Chris, you know, just looking at Bivens out there, this is from under as they come. The release height on that last pitch where the ball came out of his hand, 2 foot 4 inches off the ground. That's almost like softball.
That's deep submarine. He'll fire the first delivery. A strike on the inside corner to Brady Neal. Neal tonight in the 7th spot, 2 for 2. Including a 2-run homer back in the second, a single left stranded in the 4th. Again, runners first and second, 2 outs. The 0-1 to Neal. Just got a piece, sends it to the backstop. Foul ball will make it 0-2. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Yeah, what's most impressive about Neal's first 2 plate appearances, he hit the home run in an 0-2 count, and he was in a 1-2 count last at bat when he singled to right. He's going to have to do the same thing here as it's already 0-2.
2 outs, the 0-2, and a swing and a miss. 62 miles an hour, and he gets it by Brady Neal. But the Tigers get a run closer. 1 run on 1 hit. They leave 2 men on. We have played 5. It is 5-3 Northwestern State. Demons come to the plate when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking to make your next corporate event, church festival, or school field day the best one yet? Well, look no further than Grayson's Events and Entertainment. They have it all, from carnival rides to mechanical bulls, inflatables, and much more. They truly are your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs. Give them a call at 225-436-6520 and use promo code RADIO25 on your next order at Grayson'sEventsEntertainment.com. Louisiana's best event specialist. You won't be disappointed.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
5-3, Northwestern State with the lead over LSU. Top of the 6th inning coming your way from the box. Top of the order due up for the Demons. LaPoma, Stevenson, and Valentine. Gavin Guidry, sophomore right-hander. Blake Charles takes over on the mound in place of Fidel Ulloa. While we have a moment, we'll certainly send happy birthday wishes to Griffin Herring, celebrating a birthday today. Forward to seeing Griffin back out on the bump this coming weekend. But now Gavin Guidry try to keep it a 2-run deficit here. The Tigers back out, maybe carry some of that momentum after they put a run across after scoring 2 in the bottom of the second. Had 2 scoreless frames before Pearson able to come in on the Braswell RBI single. First pitch to LaPoma. Gonna miss low for ball 1 from Guidry.
LSU has not had a 1-2-3 inning yet. And they have only retired the leadoff hitter in the first 2 innings. The last 3, the leadoff man has been aboard for Northwestern. There's a strike to make it 1-1. And on the other side, Chris, Northwestern has retired the leadoff batter for LSU in all 5 frames.
The 1-1. Sent high and deep to left field. Sailing back. Josh Pearson on the track and is back to the Cintas sign in left center. Makes the grab for out number 1. Off the bat, sounded good, looked good, but Pearson and the box able to keep it in play.
That one just kind of kept on going out to the warning track, and Pearson definitely pulled that one off the wall. Another great play out there by number 11.
Now we'll see Samuel Stevenson. First pitch, a strike from Guidry. Stevenson 1 for 2. Strikeout victim. Cade Anderson back in the first, a single in the third. Had a sac fly RBI in the 4th inning when they played it 3 runs to take the lead. Another strike from Guidry sets him up 0-2. Guidry working quickly. The 0-2 swing and a miss. Gets away from Neal. He'll have to pick it up. Stevenson flying down the line, and he'll be safe at first.
That's a tough break.
Time going to be called. It looked like maybe Stevenson either got a cramp or landed.
Yeah, something happened right when he hit the bag.
Yeah, he landed awkwardly as trainer out to take a look as he's well behind the first base bag, hunched over. Now Coach Bertrand going to go out and check on him as he knew he had a chance to get there. He tried to leg it out, but when he landed with that left leg, he gave. You could tell he was in a bit of pain, just an awkward step. And then he kind of twisted his ankle trying to slow down.
I think it's the right ankle he hit. Like you said, when he landed on the other side of the bag, it just didn't look good. They're still taking a look at it down the line. And that's the second ball in as many innings that Brady Neal has unusually let go through his legs. Another pass ball there.
Now he's going to talk to Coach Bertrand as it appears Stevenson tried to lobby that he can stay out there. Again, it looked like when he landed with the left foot, it got him off balance. And then when he tried to slow up, he kind of turned on that right ankle. And that's the one he is trying to work on now, like the calf muscle. He's going to give it a little run down the line, see how he feels. But again, a tough break as Guidry executed from the mound, got the strikeout. But
I secretly used to like when that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just give you an extra chance to get another extra strikeout. It's still a strikeout. I mean, you know.
I know.
So, yeah, secretly. Now, not in a 5-3 game where we're losing. You know, you want to win, but, you know, when you're winning by 6-7 runs, and nothing wrong with it.
Big team guy.
Well, I mean, sometimes, you know, some things aren't that bad, you know.
Balin Valentine coming to the plate. Again, it appears Stevenson going to gut it out. He'll take his lead off first. We get back to play as Guidry fires a strike at the letters, and it's 0-1. Valentine had the triple back in the first inning. Got it with 2 outs, but was left stranded there at third. Aboard on a walk in the third, and then popped out to Jared Jones, first base side. Last time in the fourth. Here's a foul back into the screen, and Guidry works ahead 0-2.
Just saying, the only thing cooler than punching out the side as a pitcher is striking out 4 in an inning.
1 out runner at first. Guidry with a chance again ahead in the count, 0-2. But first to throw over, keep an eye on Stevenson, who is 5 for 7 in stolen bases this year for the Demons.
Well, DJ Primo at once was up and throwing, but now it looks like Justin Lohr is starting to move around.
Here's the pitch and a swing and a miss. Guidry got him with a breaking ball, so he'll get his second strikeout. That will result in out number 2. And now we'll see Burroway, who's 1 for 2 tonight, including a board on a walk and a single and scored in the 5th inning. I mentioned the stolen bases. The Demons not known to be that aggressive. They're 32 of 41 coming into tonight's game. LSU, by example, 33 of 48. First pitch from Guidry upstairs for ball 1. Tigers trail by 2 runs, 5-3, top of the 6th inning. Runner at first, 2 down. Sophomore righty Guidry fires, and again, high and outside, pops out of the mid of Neal, but not far enough for Stevenson to try to get to second. That'll make the count 2 balls, no strikes. Two outs, runner at first, and Guidry delivers. Strike at the letters. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. And LSU at home tonight, finishing up a 9-game homestand. They'll go on the road this weekend to take on Alabama. 2-1 pitch. Another strike just above the belt. Almost exact same pitch. Evens the count 2-2 off speed from Guidry. Your next chance to see the Tigers will be possibly the last chance here at the box all season. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, starting on the 16th against Ole Miss. With 2 outs, the 2-2. Couldn't get him to chase this breaking ball. Missed outside and low. Now 3-2. It'll be Ole Miss and LSU on the 16th at 6. 6:30 on Friday night. 1 o'clock on Saturday to wrap up the regular season.
Oh, that's going to be a big weekend.
Here's a payoff pitch from Guidry and sent back foul. Right side. Keeps it 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fans Dudley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold. They fight for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier, proud to be an official partner of LSU athletics. Runner at first, 2 down. 5-3. Demons lead. Runner goes on the full count, and another foul ball out of play.
So when you get to Tuscaloosa, which one of the fine dining choices will you go with? So many available. You go Dairy Queen or Sonic.
I knew the sarcasm was coming out.
Well, you know.
Probably just eat with the team, if I had to guess.
It's probably safe.
Another payoff pitch from Guidry on its way, and another foul ball bounced towards the Demons dugout, third base side, and it's still 3-2. Of course, the good news is the renovations at Sewell Thomas Stadium several years ago. Really one of the nicer facilities in the SEC. Not huge.
How's the press box?
Very nice.
Okay. Got that going for you.
You would approve. Another payoff pitch, and there's a breaking ball for a called strike 3.
3 strikeouts.
Guidry gets his 3 strikeouts. No runs, no hits, 1 man left on. And after 5.5, it is a 5-3 Northwestern State lead. Tigers come to the plate. Kling, Milam, then top of the order, White. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU trails by 2 runs, Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-3, Northwestern State leading. Paxton Kling will lead it off. He has reached base twice tonight. Single in the second, a board on a walk in the 4th inning. Takes the first pitch from Connor Bivens, and a called strike makes it 0-1. Bivens from a baseball family. His dad in the Hall of Fame at Lynn University in South Florida playing baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike as that one misses inside. He's a right-hander out of Denton, Texas. The 1-1. Good take, missed inside, make it 2-1.
2 foot 3 inches. About as overhand as you can be without being completely underhand, really.
Submariner misses on this one outside, make it 3-1.
I'd like to see Klinger tie into one here.
3-1 pitch and inside corner. Fill the count now, 3-2. Lynn University, the Knights down in South Florida. Trivia for you. Ever heard the name Raleigh Massimino? As the 3-1 inside, going to catch a piece of Paxton Kling, so the hit batter will send him down to first for the 3rd time tonight.
Honestly, I'm scared to say no at this point. But no, I don't think I've ever heard that name.
Been a while, but he was a pretty big name in college basketball. Head basketball coach. Stony Brook, Villanova, where probably most people would know him in the early 80s. Coached a while at UNLV out in Vegas.
Coached the early 80s. That's, I mean, talking 8 years old.
You didn't watch college basketball?
I don't think so.
Pitch missed outside to Stephen Milam, who comes to the plate.
Well, we only had 11 channels, you know, so I don't know if we were watching a lot of basketball.
One ball, no strikes. Runner at first as Paxton Kling aboard. Hit by pitch. Throw over to keep an eye on Paxton.
What's his name again?
Raleigh Massimino. This one hit foul down the line. Catches the screen beyond the third base dugout off the bat of Milam. Won a national championship with Villanova. One of the biggest upsets in college basketball, but he was very associated with Lynn University. Pitch misses inside. And one of my good friends, Jeff Price, just recently retired after a successful stint at Lynn University this past year. Runner at first and a 2-1 count. And a ground ball foul, first base side off the bat of Milam.
You're just a wealth of knowledge, Blair. Not even looking at the computer, just all that up there in that noggin.
That was one of the
pretty impressive.
Great moments in college basketball. Again, I've got a few years on you, so I remember it a little more vividly.
Do you? I thought I was older than you.
No. Here's the 2-2. Fouled back by Milam. Are you serious? You're joking.
No, I swear I thought I was older than you.
No. Probably got you by 3 years, 2 years maybe.
You're 73, Cat?
No. Close.
72.
Nope.
74.
There you go.
2 years.
2 balls, 2 strikes, runner at first. Submariner delivers, and another foul ball as Milam sends that one towards the bullpen and right.
The guy down there earning the old scholar. Who's number 51? Got to get, well, we don't have a, he's not on the roster, but he just saved his buddy, the bullpen catcher down there.
Milam with an even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Bivens misses inside. That will fill it up now to the Tigers' second baseman. Milam tonight aboard on 2 walks in the second and again in the fourth.
Righty Tossin looks like he's ready to come in down in the bullpen for Northwestern.
Milam lifts this one to left field, and coming in on it and then having to back up was Valentine. Almost got over his head, but he adjusts nicely to make the play for out number one.
Well, you nailed it. He was charging in. You could see the spike mark out there. He had to slam on the brakes and almost slipped and lost his balance, which of course would have been devastating. Milam would have probably ended up at third base there, and Kling would have scored a run.
So Valentine able to make the play, and that will bring Tommy White. White again 0 for 3 tonight. Still has Kling down at first base, just one out. Bivens delivers and a strike, make it 0-1.
I mean, that's as nasty as you can make a 76-mile-an-hour fastball.
Turn and a sidearm throw to first.
Yeah, he even throws from under over to first base.
Kling able to get back safely. Paxton, by the way, 8 for 10 in stolen bases. The Tigers decide to get aggressive. He's one of those they utilize as this one sent back foul. White just missed on the pitch and falls behind 0-2. Two-run lead for the Demons here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Just one out, runner at first. Connor Bivens delivers. And a foul ball back to the screen. The same pitch we saw earlier that runs up there at about 63 miles an hour. Able to get Neal on strike 3 back in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 0-2. Tommy White rips into this one. Line drive shot, but this time right at Valentine and left. Able to come up a few steps, glove it in front of the face for out number 2, and that still leaves Kling at first base. And now Jared Jones coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2, reached base by way of walk last time in the 5th inning. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check from AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics.
And another line drive right at him.
We'll put on the shift here for Jones. 3 infielders left of second base as time called. Looks like Bivens is going to step off. Looks like they want to call for time. Looks like there's a communication issue with the technology as Bivens asking for help. And Luke Weems comes out. He shows the umpire that his watch is not working properly, and see if they can dig another out of the box here in the dugout. Looks like he'll get an assist from his shortstop, Hayden Knotts, who will trade watches. I asked Jay Johnson last night on the radio show. You know, last week there was much made about technology in the dugout, how it's used.
A little overuse of maybe the
at
technology.
times.
Yeah.
He certainly said, hey, there's got to keep the integrity of the game, and there is such a thing as too much technology.
There's some stuff going on that can be considered shady, that's for sure.
Throw over to first again. He said, look, I like to embrace it for practice, getting better, not so much in the game itself.
Yeah, maybe even speeding up the game, but let this pitch go by.
Pitch to Jones, line drive shot on a rope to left field, diving for it, and Valentine able to hold on, goes Superman into the warning track and makes the play for out number 3, robbing Jared Jones of what sure would be an extra base hit. If he doesn't come up from that, Kling and Jones are still running. But Valentine makes all 3 plays in left field here to end the 6th inning. Tigers no runs, no hits. They leave 1 man on. We go to the top of the 7th. Still a 5-3 Northwestern State lead on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game, from installations to repairs. Our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal roach spray.
Bengal roach spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal roach spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
Straddling the mighty Mississippi between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, Ascension Parish is Louisiana's sweet spot for a perfect weekend stopover, shop over, stay. Shop at Tanger Outlet's 60-plus designer and brand name stores. Tour fabulous Homa's House, Mansion, and Gardens. Visit Sugar-Filled Spirits Distillery, known for its unique spirits, wines, and ciders made from real local ingredients and flavors, or so many other interesting nearby attractions. Just a half hour east of Baton Rouge's Tiger Stadium and 1 hour west of New Orleans. Ascension Parish, your Baton Rouge to New Orleans stopover, shop over spot. For more info, visit LASweetspot.com.
Home of the reigning champion LSU Fighting Tigers. This is the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the seventh inning, 5-3. Northwestern State leading LSU. Gavin Guidry elicits a swing and a miss from Bo Willis, who leads it off for the Demons. Gets it again to make it 0-2. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap to great plays, regardless who makes it. Here's a ground ball. Going to be a tough one for Braswell. Coming over, can't get his glove to it. Just out of his reach. A seeing-eye single to the left side for Willis, but great play by Valentine to end it there, robbing Jared Jones of an extra base hit. Second time Jones has been caught by great defensive play earlier tonight, one at the wall in right.
Yeah, it's really starting to be a really weird game, because not only has LSU had, I have 7 plays highlighted on my scorebook that were key defensive plays, like big-time defensive plays. And on the other side, 10 hits now for Northwestern, and none of them really hit well. Most of them just ground balls like that one right there that were just out of the reach of Braswell.
Yeah, the only one that comes to mind was the triple back in the first inning to left center.
Yeah.
Off the bat of Valentine, who's had a well of a game tonight, both at the plate and certainly in the field, accounting for all 3 outs there in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at first, we'll see Clay Young, a left-hander. Guidry fires, and it's a strike to make it 0-1. Tommy White playing up on the infield grass at third. He'll move back a little bit outside the cut.
Yeah, he's trying to take the bunt away. Tigers could use a 2-ball here.
Guidry from the stretch, the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss with a breaking ball, and he gets ahead again, 0-2.
Strikeout would, of course, work too. Little Colin Raines is sitting on deck, and he's having one heck of a night with 3 hits.
Runner at first, the 0-2 pitch. Too far inside, makes it 1-2. DJ Primo back up and throwing. We've seen him a couple of times down there in the bullpen for LSU. Here's the 1-2. Got him to chase down low. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Young as Gavin Guidry. Now with his 4th strikeout of the night. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. Fans, you can help shape the future of medicine. Join a clinical trial at Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access potential medicines in development, and get study-related exams at no cost. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. Still a runner at first with a leadoff single by Willis. And here comes Colin Raines, as we mentioned. Just 3 for 3 tonight in the 7-hole with back-to-back-to-back singles. His last one in the 5th drove in 2 runs to make it a 5-2 Northwestern State lead. They lead 5-3. Here's a swing and a miss. Chase that one up in the zone. It's 1-1. Gidry checks the runner at first. Now the 1-1 to the plate. Another fastball up in the zone. Another swing and a miss. Now Gavin works ahead 1-2. Range with those 3 singles tonight upped his average to 282.
Yeah, he came in hitting 264 on the night. Talk about a night he won't forget.
Setting up outside is Neal to the right-handed hitter. Gidry looks in, fires the 1-2, and he went around. Couldn't hold up. Swing and a miss. Chase that slider away, and that's the 5th strikeout for Gavin Gidry. 2 down now in the top of the 7th. As Raines retired for the first time tonight. Now we'll see Rocco Gump. Gump 0 for 2, reached on a walk in the 2nd, aboard on a fielder's choice, and scored in the 4th. He's a strikeout victim in the 5th inning. Two outs, runner at first. Gidry fires high, chop towards second base. Waiting on it, Milam takes it on a second high bounce, but fields it cleanly and throws to first for out number 3. So no hits, or rather 1 hit, no runs. They do leave 1 man on. They still lead, does Northwestern State, 5-3. Tigers will have 3, 4, and 5 due up. Pearson, Travinsky, and Larson. When we come back, time to stretch it out here at the box on a Tuesday night. 5-3. Demons of Northwestern State lead your Tigers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday electrifying conference, the Sunday elite conference, the stadium erupting conference, the stunning eyeballs conference, the superbly entertaining conference, the storied enduring conference, and more often than not, the see you later everyone else conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Some people won't give you the real talk on drugs, but it's time we know the facts. Fentanyl is killing people. It's a powerful opioid, often made illegally and commonly mixed with illicit drugs. It can even be pressed into counterfeit pills that resemble prescription medications. Just 2 milligrams, about the size of a few grains of sand, could potentially be lethal. This isn't an ad to scare you, but it is an ad to make you think twice. Get the facts. Go to realdealonfentanyl.com. This message is brought to you by the Ad Council.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
TV.
Bottom of the 7th inning, LSU coming to the plate. They trail by 2 runs, 5-3 here to Northwestern State. First and only meeting in the regular season between the Demons and Tigers. Of course, not the first meeting over the years. LSU leads the series 61 wins, 13 losses coming in as Pearson leads it off. First pitch from new pitcher Austin Anderson. Breaking ball just missed Josh inside. It's 1-0.
This is the 15th appearance of the season for Anderson.
Fastball sent back foul into the screen. 1-1 now to Josh.
That's good enough for second on the team. He's 2-1 with a 7.59 ERA and 21 1/3 innings of work. He's allowed 31 hits and 18 earned runs. He has 10 walks and 19 strikeouts.
1-1 pitch misses outside. Going with a fastball. Humming it up there at 93 miles an hour.
Got a little extra juice on it.
1 ball, 1 strike. Again, they'll have the shift on against the left-handed hitting Pearson. This fastball at 93 missed inside. Now 2-1.
And already another right-hander starting to warm up. Alejandro Marquez.
Pearson yokes this one, but into the seats down the line and right. Another fastball. Move the count even now, 2-2.
Thought that was hit pretty hard, 110 miles an hour off the bat. Little different release height here, 6 foot 1 inches from that last pitch compared to the sidewinder before him.
Pitch misses high on a 3-2 count. And Pearson. Tigers again get a man aboard. Leading it off here in the bottom of the 7th. Good start. We'll bring Hayden Travinski, but first we've got the pitching coach for Northwestern State asking for time. Now he'll slow walk his way to the mound. LSU Athletics would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, WBRZ. Watch and follow WBRZ News 2, the official news station of LSU Athletics. I, for one, will be hopefully headed to the house in a bit, and hopefully watching LSU come from behind highlights on Channel 2 tonight. Hayden Travinski can help in that regard as he'll come to the plate next.
Here's a good opportunity to be one of those highlights, as looks like they're just giving Alejandro Marquez some time to get loose. They haven't made a call to the bullpen, and they won't make a call to the bullpen. They're going to stick with Anderson.
Travinski tonight 0 for 3. Ground out to third, ground out to second, and a ground out to short. Got Pearson aboard on a walk down at first base. Anderson now works from the stretch and will fire. A fastball at the belt, make it 0-1.
I've got this as Hayden's third at bat. Is that not right? Yeah.
The 0-1. This is low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Scoreboard somehow had him for 0 for 4, but 3 ground outs. Short second and third. Hadn't hit one in the air yet. He's due.
1-1. Does here. To center field it goes, and it goes deep. LaPoma able to get to it on the track at about 4:02. Long, loud fly ball out to center off the bat of Travinski, resulting in the first out of the inning.
Might have got it off the end of the stick a little bit, 100 miles an hour, just not quite enough, even with the wind blowing in that same direction.
So now Ashton Larson. Ashton 1 for 2. Righty on lefty matchup with a runner at first, and the delivery inside, missing, ball 1. Anderson will come set to the plate, and a strike at the belt to even it up 1-1. Brings a few groans from Tiger fans. Larson with a single back in the 2nd, struck out in the 4th, and aboard on a walk in the 5th. Pearson a short lead off of first, and the pitch. Sharply hit, but down the line, foul in right into the camera well. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Larson.
Such a strange game so far. Tigers have been out hit 10-5, but they've been walked 6 times and only struck out 3. And on the other side, LSU pitchers have struck out 11 and only walked 3.
Pitch to Larson off the end of the bat, but foul towards the seats down the line in left. Takes a loud crash, and it's 1-2. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on this, the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
Zach Henderson, our straw stirring the drink on the 1s and 2s tonight. Doug Thompson, Chris Blair with you here at the box. It's a 5-3 Northwestern State lead. The 1-2, Larson, base hit, going to go to center field. That's going to easily get Pearson in motion. He's around third. There'll be no throw coming home, and Josh will step on home plate. And Ashton Larson adds to his RBI total. Number 14 on the year, comes at a great time, makes it a one-run game.
Yeah, and they were going to hold up Pearson at third base, but a little bit of a bobble out there from LaPoma. And Josh Jordan, of course, wheeled him around, and that's a big run, 5-4, and a big at-bat by the freshman for his second hit of the night.
And that looks like it'll be all. Coach Bertrand now out, will quickly make the call to the bullpen. So with Northwestern State leading by a run now, 5-4, just one out in the bottom of the 7th, they'll make a pitching change, powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. Tell you about the new Demon pitcher and get back to it. Michael Braswell had an RBI single his last at bat in the 5th. He comes to the plate with a runner at first as we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
It's time to score big with healthcare decisions this enrollment period. With a Medicare Advantage plan from People's Health, you get more benefits than original Medicare for no monthly premium. Benefits like $0 copays for primary care and virtual doctor visits. Part D prescription drug coverage including $0 Tier 1 and Tier 2 generic drugs. A quarterly allowance for over-the-counter items. Plus coverage for hearing aids, dental services, and glasses or contacts. Call People's Health to learn more. 1-855-633-4207.
At Albertsons, curbside pickup is easy, but delivery is even easier. Try our new Fresh Pass program and enjoy unlimited free delivery on all your grocery needs. We're offering even more perks like 5% off some of our best brands like O Organic and Open Nature. Plus, even more rewards that never expire to use on gas or free groceries. Start your free 30-day trial today when you sign up for Albertsons Fresh Pass and get free delivery anytime and exclusive perks. Visit albertsons.com/Fresh Pass for program detail. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU making the game a little tighter here, leading a run in the bottom of the 7th inning to make it a 5-4 Northwestern State lead. Coach Bertrand making a call to the bullpen. Alejandro Marquez will take over, a right-hander for the Demons. Tigers have Larson at first and Braswell set to come up to the plate. Josh Pearson with a leadoff walk, got aboard. He advanced on a balk. Got him to second base. Then Ashton Larson, solid single to center field. Mishandled out there by LaPoma. Gave Pearson the green light to get home. The Tigers 1 run on 1 hit.
Yeah, and Marquez making his 16th appearance. This is one of their better arms. 4.38 ERA coming in.
And the pitch. Off speed, a strike to Braswell. It's 0-1.
He's worked 24 2/3, allowed only 19 hits, 12 runs. He has 10 walks and 19 strikeouts. And once again, changing that angle of delivery. He's releasing it from about 7 feet in the air.
The 0-1, Braswell sends one to right field. Colin Raines going back. And Raines able to settle under it for the second out of the inning. So now 2 gone. Brady Neal to the plate. And the 2-run homer back in the second to get the Tigers on the board, leading early 2-0. Northwestern State would plate 3 runs with solid at-bats in the 4th. 2 more runs for the Demons in the 5th. LSU made it a 5-3 game with a run in the 5th. Again, now a 1-run game, 5-4. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pitch to Neal. Pops him up. Shallow left. Valentine coming in. And the left fielder as yet another play in left for the out. The Tigers are done. They do get on the board. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error committed by the Demons. They do leave 1 man on. We head now to the top of the 8th. It's a 5-4 Northwestern State lead here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi, Jan. I just adopted a new best friend, and I'm looking for a Toyota so we can make the most out of summer.
With a new RAV4, you can take your pup for a drive up the coast. You can take a Prius to the park for some tug-of-war. Or you can take a Tundra to kayak at a remote lake.
One problem, Jan.
Oh?
My new best friend's a cat.
Your summer starts here, but it all ends June 3rd. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
Now batting in the cleanup position, Jenny King, the king of clean.
Tiger fans, Janny King is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and even more proud to provide you, the players, and every fan that comes to a game here with a healthy stadium that has been cleaned by our team of professionals. Let us clean and disinfect your business. Go to JannyKingCleans.com now. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
Cheer on the Tigers with Oxbow Rum, the official rum of LSU Athletics. We make our award-winning rums right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At Oxbow Rum Distillery, every drop of Oxbow Estate rum and False River spiced rum is made from scratch. We start with our own sugarcane grown right up the river from Tiger Stadium. So grab a bottle of Oxbow, the official rum of LSU Athletics, and experience the bright, smooth taste of Louisiana sugarcane in every sip. Go Tigers.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Back here at the box. Head to the top of the 8th inning. It's a 5-4 Northwestern State lead. The Tigers led early. Northwestern State would get on top. So far they've been able to hold LSU at bay. Gavin Guidry back out for another inning of work in relief. Hayden Knotts, the bottom of the order, leads it off for the Demons. First pitch, a called ball, 1-0. Knotts tonight 1 for 3, a double, drove in a run in the 4th. 1-0 from Guidry. Breaking ball in for a strike, evens it up 1-1. Guidry's 1-1 delivery. Low and inside. Knotts able to hold back, and it's 2-1. Yeah. One other game, I believe, still active. As here's a ground ball near second base, backhanded by Milam, throws to first, dug out by Jones for out number 1. That'll bring some life to the box here. Incredible play, running forever. Off the bat, didn't look like anybody in a position to get to that baseball, but you forget about the monster out there. Just a backhand, leaps, throws across his body, and again, another nice play by Jones to not ruin a great play by his second baseman. Here's one hit in the air to right field. Coming in, and Larson able to camp under it, makes the play for a quick second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's as fine a play as you'll see. I mean, the folks in Bristol, they have that one on video, and it'd be hard for me to believe, Chris, that around the world of sports tonight, that's not one of the top 10 more athletic things to happen.
I agree with you. Lipoma flies out to right. That brings Stevenson up.
Yep.
And he went around chasing a pitch down in the dirt, and it's 0-1. Stevenson 1 for 3. Had a single in the 3rd, a sac fly RBI in the 4th. Just his 12th ribby of the season. Here's the 0-1. Down the middle from Guidry. Gets him ahead 0-2. Two outs, nobody on. The 0-2 pitch. Hit foul down the line into the seats. Right side. Still 0-2.
This is the first opportunity since the first inning that the Tigers have had a chance to retire the side in order.
The 0-2. Short of the plate. Alex Milazzo. Defensive change behind the plate now for the starter Brady Neal. Able to block it up as you would expect. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it looks like only one other game still going in the SEC. That pitch again low from Guidry to even it up 2-2. In fact, that one just went final.
Yep, they're all final except for the one right here in front of us.
2 outs and a 2-2 count. Guidry, the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Guidry with punch out number 6. And indeed, Northwestern State goes in order here in the top of the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody touches base. Out of the bottom of the 8th inning, Tigers trailing by a run, 5-4. Kling, Milam, top of the order, White. We come back on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
Go in the booth on Facebook and YouTube with the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU down a run here in the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-4. Paxton Kling to lead it off. He's 1 for 1 tonight, but has reached base all 3 times. First pitch from Marquez, a called strike, and it's 0-1. Paxton a single in the 2nd, a walk in the 4th. Last time hit by a pitch in the 6th inning. The 0-1. Line drive shot, but right at the shortstop. Hayden Knotts takes a leap, brings it down. And there's quickly 1 out here in the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. And that is the 6th time in 8 innings that the leadoff batter has been retired.
So now we'll see Stephen Milam aboard on a walk twice in the 2nd and 4th. Flied out to left field. As a new baseball requested by Alejandro Marquez, the pitcher. Home plate umpire Luke Weems will send it out to it. Valentine almost overran the fly ball to left, but was able to adjust and make the plays. There's a strike to Milam to make it 0-1. The Tigers tonight, 4 runs, just 6 hits, 9 men left on. Northwestern State, 5 runs, 10 hits. Breaking ball and a ground ball gets by the first baseman Burroway. Slow roller into the corner. Milam around first. He'll be able to leg in, slide in a double with 1 out. Milam with his 9th double of the season. And that was just perfectly placed right next to the chalk down the line. Burroway gave a great effort, but it was out of his reach.
Yeah, so well done there for Milam to get to second base. Obviously much needed as Tommy White now stands in.
And it looks like we may see another change. That may be all for Alejandro Marquez. Coach Bertrand eyeing the bullpen, and he's made the call. So a pitching change coming for the Demons here. In the bottom of the 8th, there's 1 out. Milam down at second base, and as Doug just told you, Tommy White atop the order is due up next. This pitching change powered by your hometown John Deere dealer in Sunshine. We'll get back to it. 5-4 Northwestern State leading, LSU threatening late in this one on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
5-4 Northwestern State holding on to a one-run lead. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, LSU, Stephen Milam with a one-out double down the line in right. That will force Marquez off the bump. Northwestern State will call upon Caleb Bunch now, another right-hander to take over. He'll face Tommy White. White tonight, 0 for 4, as we like to say, due for something.
Yep. And Caleb Bunch is their best. He's got a 2.15 ERA. He's 2-0. This is appearance number 14. He's worked 37 2/3, 28 hits, 9 runs, 13 walks, and 33 strikeouts.
So Bunch delivers, and the first pitch upstairs to Tommy. It's 1-0.
Bunch, a tall drink of water, 6'6", 200 pounds. He's a JC transfer. Comes out of Ranger College. He's from Keller, Texas.
The 1-0 pitch. A strike at the knees. We'll make it 1-1 to Tommy Tanks. Milam with good speed off the bag at second base. The 1-1 to Tommy White. Ground ball to third. Hit right at Gump. He will pump. Throw to first for the second out of the inning. Milam had to stay put at second base. Now it'll be up to Jared Jones. Jones has had some tough luck tonight. Took one to the wall in right earlier in the first inning. That Colin Raines was able to go up and bring in for an out. And then last time in the 6th inning, an absolute rob job in left by Balin Valentine, who diving to his right on the track was able to make the play.
Yeah, Jones, White, and Pearson 0 for 11 so far tonight. Top 3 guys in the order.
Caleb Bunch will deliver, misses low, and it's 1 ball, no strikes to Jones. Again, 2 down, runner at second. The 1-0 pitch, high in the air to left center field. Valentine on the run, but this one will find the seats. 2-run bomb by the Bear, Jared Jones. Home run number 21. You see Valentine start making moves, but you think he can't make this play, and Jones makes sure he cannot by lifting it over the fence and into the left field landing. And LSU now leads 6-5.
A 2-run bomb with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning to put your team on top 1-0 or by 1. Simply doesn't get any more clutch than that. 106 miles an hour off the bat, just snuck over into the Bartlett Group left field landing, 395 feet. And Jared Jones with a huge hit for the Tigers at a very good time.
Tigers back on top for the first time since the start of the 4th inning. Now we'll bring Pearson to the plate, but as the pitch is delivered, a bullpen pitch from the Tigers rolls all the way down just behind home plate. So it looks like they will say no pitch on that one.
Oh, that's
Jay Johnson now coming out arguing.
Well, didn't they call it a strike? He's like, never mind, my bad. We'll take the no pitch. Oh, goodness. Man, that was a big swing from Jared Jones. So, who do we have down there warming up for the Tigers? Looks like, is that still DJ Primo or Justin Laura? I'm sure that'll be.
Pearson with a swing, ground ball, tough play, but Stevenson at second base with the backhand under control, throws to first in time for out number 3. But LSU back on top in this one, thanks to Jared Jones, a homer to left center field, brings in 2 runs. They take a 6-5 lead after 8. Top of the 9th, and Northwestern State, with 3 outs to work with, comes to the plate on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
Who says three's a crowd? Play 333 from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. Max out your fun and pick up max money. Win up to $20,000. It's bingo time. Play Big Easy Bingo. Win up to $30,000. It's all about the cash. Play $20 all cash. Top prize $500,000. Join the fun with April showers of scratch-offs from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
The 9th inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball, presented by L'Auberge Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU now leads as we head to the top of the 9th inning. Jared Jones got the Tigers on top with a 2-run home run, his 21st of the season. There in the bottom of the 8th inning, again the Tigers striking with 2 outs to make it a 6-5 LSU lead. Guidry still out on the bump for the Tigers. Balin Valentine at the plate, looking at a 1-1 count. Valentine so far tonight 1 for 3. Had that triple back in the first inning. A walk in the 3rd, since then popped out to Jones at first, and a strikeout in the 6th. 1-1 from Guidry. There's a strike at the knees to make it 1-2.
Yeah, a lot of work to do here for the Tigers. 2, 3, and 4 due up. Meat of the order for Northwestern.
Guidry's 1-2 delivery to the plate. He's short of the dish. Evens a count 2-2. Tigers now 6 runs on 8 hits. They've been out hit by the Demons tonight. The 2-2 off the end of the bat. Little slow bouncer to first. Jones going to glove it, and a race to the bag just in time. Jones, the Bear, able to get there to beat Valentine. Very speedy. And there's 1 down, 2 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU.
See here on the replay how close this actually was. Yeah, clearly got there first. Nice job again by Jared Jones, who's put in a pretty good night over there at first base.
Now we'll see Burroway, the first baseman, and for the second time tonight, they'll helicopter a bat into the dugout of their teammates. And again, it looked like luckily it missed everybody.
Well, Well, what's amazing about it, it literally looked like an instant replay of the bat toss in the first inning. I mean, might have hit the same exact spot on the net right in the middle of that third base dugout. Watch your lips over there. Jeez Louise.
So they'll add a little grip to the bat, and Burroway will make that walk back out to the plate. Here's the 0-1. And missed away. 1 ball and 1 strike. It appears that late tonight, now with LSU on top, they have their own cheer squad going. Here's the 1-1. Bouncer towards third. Nice short hop. Handled by White. Perfect throw to first, and Tommy White. It's like golden glove on that hot corner this year.
That's what he does over there. Looks like Brooks Robinson. That was not a routine play. It's a tough, hard chopper. He had to pick that on the short hop. Not everybody makes it look that easy, partner.
2 down, 1 to go for the Tigers of LSU here in the top of the 9th. Bo Willis to the plate. The first pitch from Guidry, a called strike. It's 0-1. Jay Johnson gave a ton of credit to Tommy White last week. Said he's the one that went in and put in the work. This pitch missed low. He said he heard a lot of the whispers that, yeah, he hits dingers, he hits doubles, drives in runs, but can he play in the field? And he has certainly dedicated himself to improving that aspect of his game.
Yeah, you can Google that.
Here's the 1-1. And it's short of the plate. 2-1 now, the count to Willis, who is 1 for 4. Again, this one's going to sting a little bit if you're Coach Bertrand. The 2-1 pitch, and a swing and a miss. Dropped off the table from Guidry, and it's 2-2. But one thing about it, Bertrand can be proud of his team's effort tonight.
For sure.
All but one in the lineup. At least one hit on the road against the Tigers. 2 outs. Top of the 9th, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Tigers win. Tigers win. Willis down on strikes. Guidry records punch out number 7. Teammates will join him near the mound and celebrate as LSU comes from behind and gets the win 6-5 over Northwestern State. With the win, the Tigers now 32-18. They remain 9-15 in SEC play for Northwestern State. Good effort tonight. They fall to 19-29. They remain 10-11 in Southland Conference play. All over with here at the box. Tigers with some heroics in the bottom of the 8th off the bat of Jared Jones, able to get on top of the Demons and win by a final of 6-5.